Hello. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hope everyone's having a good day and ready for Christmas. Here's the countdown. Sorry for that sorry for the late delay. I'm so sorry. I love you, Nadine. Congratulations today. Hi, cutie pie. I'm so sorry you're here by yourself. I know it's Christmas Eve before Christmas Eve, so everybody's out shopping and doing their business and being crazy and getting things done. I'm one of those people, so I'm not going to be doing a 4-hour live today, just so everybody knows. Lynx is so super close to me. I don't understand what's happening here. Sorry. There we go. So anyways, yeah, hi, darling. Hi, welcome in. I was taking long because I had to do my nails, okay, because they look fabulous for Christmas. And I had to do a few little things and I got lost track of my time and I'm super sorry. I was supposed to be going live at 12 and anyway, doesn't matter. I'm here now. So I'll just give everybody a second to catch on because I don't know if they realize that I'm live. Oh, thank you. They're little clip-ons, aren't they cute? And I got a new fox for Christmas. So I'm going to paint her. And where's my other fox? Where's my other foxy? Oh, there she is. Look, Joy. Isn't it cute? My friend gave me that for Christmas. My friend Christina. And then she gave me the other one too. So yeah, really super excited about it. I couldn't find anyway. Now I know I promised everyone some private, this nail might flip off. If it does, I have to. So I did it so quick. They might go flying. I know I promised everybody private readings, but this week was crazy. I ended up staying where I was visiting for 2 extra days because we had a severe rainstorm that turned to freezing rain, so everything froze. And there was literally no traffic on the road, and I was not going to get on the highway in that. So I stayed an extra day and then came up here, and then my friends I was with had to do some things in Halifax, and they were like, do you mind if we stay? And I was like, sure. So they were here for an extra day. So it was just kind of, the week got away from me. I've been trying to do some things personally as well. So I've been away. I know. Thank you. Me too, cutie pie. And also just working on me too, doing the things I need to do before the new year with my spirit, soul, self, everything, higher self, my mind, everything, my heart. Medication changes, lots of new things coming in for me. So I'm just kind of been off the radar for the last couple of weeks as far as in true crime chats. I have been into Melissa's and I was in Allie's, but nothing, consistent. So I'm sorry if I haven't seen you guys for a while, but I have missed you. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you as well, cutie pie. Yes, Merry Christmas to you, Nadie. Present, but not. Oh no, I know she's moving today, so she's on the road. But yeah, so I know there's probably not a lot of people going to be joining us, but that's okay. I did promise I was going to go live today, so I just kind of there. I don't know if you can see the fox better that way. Here we go. I'm really kind of out of sorts, so just forgive me. I don't feel myself right now. Trying to still catch up with sleep. You know how it is when you're traveling and you're not in your own bed. And so last night was my first night where I was in my own bed. I was supposed to do a live with Allie, and we had to cancel because both of us were exhausted, and we just thought, it'd be better to do it after Christmas. So anyway, I'm going to pull the angel card for you. Hi, Pepper. Oh, Merry Christmas to you, darling. I'm so happy you joined us. Nate's on the road, so she can't moderate today, but we have some people in here, so that's good. I know you guys got me all to yourself for the time being. So yeah, so we'll pull our angel card for the day, for the week, sorry. and see what's coming in. A lot of changes for the new year. I want to sit down and do a video today and with some things I've meditated on, but I will give you guys the exclusive. I did mention 2 years ago that these 2 years were going to be, well, my predictions normally, I don't know, they go into 2 year spans. Surprised it's not 3 years. Hi, sexy, wild, freaky Carol Claus. Hi, Yvonne. Merry Christmas to everyone. Merry Christmas to the eve of Christmas Eve. So I was just saying, Carol and Yvonne, that we're going to pull the angel card for the week, but I was just giving some people some time to catch up and tune in. Sorry, I've been off the radar for a little while. I was traveling and all that stuff. But anyway, I'm back now, trying to catch up on me, we'll say. Get caught up on all of the things of Fox. So sorry if I look a little tired. I did promise I'd be here today. So that's basically the gist. So you didn't miss much. So yeah, so we're just gonna pull the angel card. Oh yeah, the exclusive. So usually when I do my end of year readings, like last year I didn't get to post it because I just lost track of time, and then I thought, oh, this is silly. The New Year's already started and some shit started. Oh, thanks, cutie pie. Some stuff already had started in the news, and I thought, oh well, if I post it now, people are gonna think I'm the big faker. So I just left it be. But I did say some things in some of my lives last December, or some of my videos, whatever, predictions. And one of the things that I did predict was that, you know, we were going to see a lot of stuff in courts and in the media regarding Trump. He's going to come out of this on top. So those of you who are concerned about that. The other thing was that I predicted that we were going to see a lot of changes in the year 2023 with people coming forward with abuse cases, and that's going to continue into next year. Next year is going to be massive. You're going to see people come out of the woodwork that are accused of these horrible, horrendous things that you would never have suspected. People that you looked up to in the media, people that you adored on the big screen. It's going to be quite shocking. And then I realized after I did my meditation that I was, clicking around on YouTube after that. And I realized that the Jeffrey Epstein papers are coming out in January. So there's like 170 names coming out, and I think it's going to be shocking. And there's my ear ringing, so we're on track. Hi, hippie chick. Welcome in, welcome in. Hi, St. James. Hello. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Listen, 2024 globally is going to be scarce. There's going to be food shortages. We are in a silent depression, and I know that's scary for a lot of people. So it's politically fired up. It's globally fired up. It's people against people. It's to the point where nobody trusts anybody anymore. We can't even trust what's on the internet. We can't trust what's on the news. We can't trust our government. It's just this real lack of stability on the global front. So there's going to be a lot of breakdowns and rebuilding. But on a personal note, people in general, like the general spiritual awakening of people has begun. And I feel like it's going to be a really good year for people in general, like your personal life. Like people are going to be making decisions. It's going to benefit your life. I got goosebumps. People are going to be more in tune with who they are and more authentically themselves. Eva, you're still looking for that Gemini? Well, you know what? The struggle's real, as Cutie Pie says. It's for real, for real. Yes. So the struggle is going to be there globally, but on a personal level, like on an individual basis, like a lot of people are going to find it to be a good year for them in a sense of like becoming more evolved, being more kind, being more patient, being more understanding of others, finding their true self, their authenticity. People who've been waiting for love to come in. This is going to be the year of it. 8 is about the number of completion. 7 is the end of a cycle. 8 is completion. 8 is my universal infinity symbol. So a lot of history that's repeated itself is coming back in 2024. We're going to see a lot of things that have occurred in the past that are coming back around like a boomerang. And unfortunately, that's just the way that, humanity goes. I see a lot more earthquakes, a lot more disruption in weather. Again, I see a lot of, sexual abuse cases coming out. I see a lot of sex trafficking cases coming out, a lot of child abuse, child stars going to be starting to come forward. The survivor pandemic has begun. So have you ever have a chance to check out this YouTuber? He's amazing. I've been down the rabbit hole. I am a comedian, and he is so funny. But here's the thing, cutie pie, the stress level on an individual basis is going to go like super balanced. Like we're going to feel like a really good energy in the year, in the January, February, March, April. There's going to be shift around May and June. May and June might be a little unsteady for a lot of people. July, August is going to be 2 beautiful months of the year. Some massive big things happening there. And then again, going into the fall months where, you know, things rejuvenate and die and rejuvenate and all that sort of thing. So a rebirth is coming in the fall era of 2024. Something is going to come out that is brilliant for spiritual awakening, or for a, I don't know, faith-based mentality, something that is just going to help heal humanity, I think, in the sense. I'm not going to touch too much into all of these things, but that's the gist of my meditation. As well, 8 being the number of change, and it's the world card in a sense. It's also the magician. It's also the Leo energy. So you have loyalty coming in. You have a lot of people that are going to come forth and speak their truth and save people and help people. And this is the year of helping others. So I think a lot of people are going to come together. I did predict in 2023 that a lot of YouTubers were going to make amends and come together and try to support each other instead of ripping each other apart. And so we're seeing the bits and pieces of that already starting. And I really like that. I like that, you know, small YouTubers are helping support each other. That's super important. And also on a global front, people are just being more kinder and generous, you know, like pay for a coffee for the dude behind you if you're in a drive-through. Sometimes you have extra change, or give it to a homeless person. It may just save their lives at night. You know, those are the things I think we're going to be more self-aware about. But anyway, without any further ado, the number that came up for the next 2 weeks is 1221. So that's the number 6. So this number is a message of encouragement. Even if you fall, you must still rise again. So that's the energy I'm getting for 2024. Those that have fallen will rise. And the people, like, I feel like there's going to be a justice that comes in for the evildoers in the world in 2024. That's all I'm saying. So it says, do not allow yourself to be defeated by small failures along the way. Remind yourself that you have just learned what's not working, and that's a failure. It's not necessarily a failure. It's a part in your success story. So I like this card for us, guys, because it reminds us of all the things that we've gone through. It's humbling. It centers us. It makes us grounded. So the next 2 years, back to the 2-year thing. The next 2 weeks are going to be really grounding weeks for a lot of people. You know, Christmas is a hard time of year. It's nice to have each other to lean on. Hi, Rita. How are you? Welcome, welcome. It's nice to see you. I was just telling everybody that our card for the angel card for the week is the number 1221. It's the number, is a message of encouragement. So this is an encouragement number. It talks about failures and getting back up off of the floor type of thing. Like you can't fall through the floor. So the next 2 weeks is going to be grounding for a lot of people. I'm walking slow, so whomever is supposed to be chasing me can catch up. I like that theory. Listen, I'm thinking about getting a cap that says single. So people can see. Because you know what? A lot of times when we're single and we're not really looking, that's when people come in. Which I think is going to be the case for a lot of us. You know, we're going to come to conclusions about people who are in our lives. And sometimes it's the people that are right underneath our noses. Oops, there it goes on the floor. Okay, just 1 second. So yeah, so that's a really, really nice way to start the next 2 weeks. And of course, Christmas is about being humble and feeling, you know, the family, and just being with family and feeling the love of each other. And, you know, some people that don't have very much, some people that do, some people that don't. I mean, it's not about money, right? Christmas is about family and friends. And that's the toughest part if you've lost someone you love. So I just want to say that I'm glad that we're here to help each other out during these hard times and be there for one another, because that's what it's all about. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pull from our Golden Foil Tarot for the general read. A mirror number. Thank you, cutie pie. Yes, very, very much mirroring. It's like our twin flame inside ourselves is going to come out and say, hey, I don't think this is appropriate for you to do this. Or, hey, I don't think this is right. You should apologize. Like our conscience will be on blast. You know what I mean? We'll be telling each other like things are, you know, like we have to change. And I think that's why there's going to be a lot of personal growth. And I think there'll be a lot of people that'll be like, you know what? I knew that was the case. I can't believe I turned a blind eye to this. You know what I mean? Like, and speaking out. So yes, it is 1, 2, 3. You're right. That's right, cutie pie. So the year 2024 is the number 8. So the New Year date, yes, 123, 123, exactly, repetitive stuff. And you know what? And that's the number infinity of the number 8 as well. So it's like there's this loop that history does, and it's almost like I don't want to say let's just say this much. Globally, the world is going to be a lot more heavier to handle. A lot more is going to come out about your privacy and your data and what it is that they're actually collecting on you. There's going to be another massive bank that comes down. There's going to be another massive celebrity death that the circumstances of that death will be questioned. I think the truth about Whitney Houston is going to come forward and her death and how it was not an accident, in my opinion only. So these are things in some detail that I was studying upon in my spare time the last, week or two. And I've come to see that these things are coming to fruition because it's been a long time. The truth just came out last year about Tupac Shakur, which, a lot of people don't know why KPD took the rap for that or admitted to it being, in Las Vegas. If you're associated, then you're guilty. So they think that he, worked with the FBI and all that stuff going to come out. You know what I mean? So you won't be surprised if you see him back on the streets. That's all I'm saying. And I think that, everybody you should guys go check out that channel. It's called I Am a Comedian. And just type in Surviving P. Diddy. It's like Surviving P. Diddy. He's hilarious. And I watch him all the time. So he gives you the updates on what's going on. And he's very, 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 very comical about it. So it's like, you're not like heavy in it. Right. So, okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and, so this is shout out for his channel, which is really great. And I want to shout out Ali's channel and MJ's channel and Criminality, although I haven't been in Criminality's channel for a while. Punksy, Art, Crazy Mama, and Nadie. Nadie is moving, so her shop is down for the Christmas holiday season. So if you did purchase a few things, just, probably want to wait a little while because it might be a few days, but just hang tight, you'll get it. What else is going on? Let's see. So yeah, so I'm just going to check in with chat. Hey, Kate Brace, happy holidays to you, my darling. Hello, hello. Hello, everybody. So, oh my God, that's right. Listen, Carol, when she died, I knew right away that allegedly Clive Davis, in my opinion only, was involved in that, let's just say. Oh, it's good to see everybody. So I did start late. But it will not be a long live today, you guys, only because I've got to do some last minute Christmas food shopping and I still have a lot of tidying up to do and things like that. So and some wrapping and I can't believe tomorrow's Christmas Eve, you guys. I can't believe it. Like, where did this year go? It just flew right by. Hi, Amanda Meatfoot. Welcome in, welcome in. Happy holidays to you. Okay, so anyway, long story short, next year is all going to be continued support from one another. People are going to come forward to be kind. And I think this business of people being like shitheads to each other is, going to come. Like, listen, when there's massive things that happen around the world, we come together as a collective, I think, in some ways. And we do take that stand. We do take the stand of righteousness, and we do stand in the light, and we do, stand and hold accountable the truths of other people and ourselves. So that's what 2024 is going to be about. Hey, Crazy Mama. Oh, I know. Thank you, my darling. Love for you too. Merry Christmas. Thanks for popping in. I know it's a busy week, busy day. So, cutie pie, ball humbug yourself. I love Christmas. Although, it's sad when your kids are grown or, your family members are passed on and in their next life because you miss them. And it's a hard time for a lot of people. So I'm just glad that we can all be together and hang out for a little while. And I think MJ is actually doing a live at Christmas. So that's kind of nice. Yeah, so we have the Emperor card here in the past energy for the collective, which is all Aries energy, massive Aries energy here. We have the Star in reverse. So a lot of us are kind of making amends with ourselves for wishes that didn't come true. I think this year has all been about making, manifestations and making wishes and getting our ducks in a row. And I feel like a lot of that's coming in for us in the new year. But, a lot of us still feel the pain of the loss of things, the things that didn't work out, and we're making peace with that, I think, in a lot of ways. So, yeah, I don't expect it to be a big live. You guys, I know a lot of people are busy, but I'm so happy that you were able to stop by to say hi or even hang out for a little while. So, just one second, guys. I just have to take this call. Just one second. Okay, sorry about that. Crazy Mama Jen, you're 54 months sober. Good job, Carol. I'm so happy for you. That's amazing. That's amazing. Aw, thanks, Crazy Mama. You know what? They're actually like little clips. You can put them wherever you want. Anyway. My New Year's resolution is to stop buying shit off of Temu. That's my New Year's resolution. I don't know. What are you guys' resolutions for the new year? Maybe put in chat what you think. Oh, and you guys, please don't forget to hit the like button. I know I haven't really gone on and on about it in my chats before or my lives, but it's really important that we hit the like button, especially if we're in like all our favorite content creators, Allie, MJ, anyone, because it really does. I did some research and it does help the algorithm. It tells YouTube that you guys are interested and engaged in what we're doing. So it's really important that we do that for each other. Yeah, we're so proud of you, Claus. So, so proud. Yeah, keep going, girl. You got this. You're strong. I know you are. Girl, you got your crown on. You're all right. Don't even worry about it. And when it gets too murky, just keep going, Yeah, so Three Swords energy. Yeah, so I feel like this past year, again, as a collective, we've dealt with a lot of, three-part business like this. Cutie pie, I hear you. I've been there. I have been there. Oh, that's exactly, Amanda, seriously, that's what it's all about. That's why I love you guys. But yeah, so the Three Swords energy, that's really all about like three-party situations, like coming out of relationships, like my man cheated on me, or, like, the father of my children, are an asshole, like the third person that don't belong, in your life. Like, it's just kind of, so that's what it reminds you of, that energy of something that just, was sort of deceived from you, a deception or a harm or a bad doing to you by someone else in your life, right? And I just feel like, sometimes when people are indecisive, these things can happen. And, I think a lot of people are going to be going into the new year, really accepting the things that they can't change and changing the things they can, right? Yes, girl, that's what I was saying. Everyone's going to be focusing on themselves next year. It's going to be a really good year of personal growth and grabbing life by the balls, girl. That's exactly it. Oh my God, great. Look at my nails, Crazy Mom. Look. Aren't they cool? I love them. Yes, I've never done that either. My son is now 20. I'm going to be all up in just my own business and doing my thing and getting back my life and doing, things for me. And that's important, because you can forget yourself on the list, find yourself at the bottom of the list sometimes. So yeah, Justice card in reverse for present energy. So I feel like a lot of us are still really battling that imbalance in our life, and that will continue into the new year. But I just feel like we're going to find more footing, if that makes sense. Trying to find that balance, trying to get in that Libra energy, because Libras are so like straightforward, and I really wish that I had that. I really do. Like, being a Gemini, our mind just goes from here to there to there. Like, and I also have ADHD, so it's like I couldn't make a decision to save my life. I don't think, if my house was on fire, I wouldn't know what to grab. It'd be like everything, just take everything, and you can't take everything. That's how my mind works. And so Libras are more like, let's just focus on the things that are important, here. Like, let's just, like, that's stupid. It is stupid. So, oh, it's terrible teens. Oh, God, girl. My son kind of skipped that. And it, after, because COVID happened when he entered high school. And so he kind of had a small phase of it. But then when he, just kind of, so grade 11, grade 12 was basically a mess. So I think he had a bit of that during COVID. Like, it was just, but yeah, everybody has their time, different times of doing things. If he told you he hates you yet, that's the hardest thing, when they tell you, I hate you. And you go and cry in your room and you're like, ooh, and then like 10 minutes later, you're like, wait, why am I crying? I'm the parent. Anyway, because you don't want to hurt your children, but you got to set them right. I mean, these kids today, they just wander around, think they can do what they want to do, say what they want to say. God, if I said half the things that kids say to their parents today, I would have been slapped upside the head, and my mom would have come in the room and left before I knew she was there. Oh, right? Good luck. Good luck with that. Okay, let's see what the last two cards are for the center of the reading so we can move on from this. Thank you. All right, so yeah, 7 of Wands. A lot of us are still struggling to get past, and 10 of Wands right beside that, trying to put our burdens down, but some of them are just too heavy to bear, and also too heavy to lay down, because there are ours to carry. Some people still feel that there are burdens to carry, and you know what? That might be right. But I think in 2024, a lot of us are going to say, you know what? Maybe I don't need to carry 10 Wands. Maybe I only need to carry 8 this year, and then it'll just decrease from there. That's where I'm getting this info, is coming from that idea. Between my son and his dad, I'm going to lose oh my God, girl, I've been there. Listen, but there is, like I said, a silver lining. January, February, March, the intro into the year, April, May, June will give you an idea of what's really happening. May, June is going to be 2 really good months. May, June, July, August are going to be eye openers. September, October, November, it's going to be some discord there. But I do feel that, again, coming into the end of next year, there's going to be a lot of things that come to surface for a lot of people. And I think a lot of it is going to be like growth, personal growth. But on a global scale, trees are falling. We can hear them falling. So just saying. All right. Yeah, but really working hard to put down what we can't carry. Hi, K-Breeze. Yeah, I know ADHD. I mean, I just got diagnosed, and I've known it all my life. So, it's right. It can only get better from here. But on a global scale, I can't say that. I honestly can't. And you know me, I'm going to tell you guys like it is. I'm going to tell you like it is. There's going to be a lot of food shortages coming in with that new sea route. It's going to be pretty bad for like a lot of people. So stock up on spaghetti, guys. Stock up on canned beans. Get your toilet paper, all that stuff that you need. Not that it's going to be a massive devastation, but it will be let's just say it like this: the silent depression will be loud and clear. I want to continue to work on my sobriety and that's right. Yes, girl. Through all the depression and anxiety out the door, and keep it there in 2020. Exactly. Leave all that shit behind. You don't need to listen. Don't carry what doesn't serve you anymore. That's the whole thing. And it's not about serving you as in like a person, like I'm going to be served. Clearly, you guys know that. But just to like clarify, like it's about if this person in my life is creating toxicity, maybe I'm going to evaluate that relationship. All the mistakes that I've made peace with them. And I'm letting them go with love to the universe and saying, thank you for the lesson learned. Thank you for the information I was taught. Thank you for the relationship that I had. Even though it was shitty, I learned a lot about myself in the process. I learned a lot about what I don't want from a partner. I learned a lot about what I do want from a partner, or what I want from my job, or what I don't want from my family or my friends. Like, these are all things that we're going to leave behind us. And I feel like we're going to be more aggressive about what it is that is important in 2024. Let's just put it like that. The importance of family and loyalty and friends and truth is going to shine bright like a diamond. Okay. Excuse me. I will mention Rihanna's name. Okay. We got Ace of Wands. In the future, we got Ace of Wands. We got the next one is Survive in 2023. That's what it's like. That guy, you know, I'm a comedian. He says that. Survive a PPD. Oh, let's just start it with him, you guys. It's like, if I had money, I would bet that he's on that list. Just saying. There are more boys coming for. I mean, I can't even. I don't want to talk about it. I'm not speaking on it. Allegedly, in my opinion only. Allegedly, in my opinion only. All right, that's good. Thank you very much. 10 of Pentacles, coins in the pocket, guys. Working hard, coins in the pocket, abundance of passion, creativity. That's what I'm saying. There's going to be a creative spark. That's the words I was looking for. Money that you've been working hard, that's coming in. You know, all the personal growth we've been working on. We're all going to start shining. It's just this illumination of self. And I don't like to say it like that because it sounds very like evil, because of course the Illuminati's made it horrible to use those words, but it's just basically like people are going to be exposed for who they are and the players at the big table, you know what I'm saying? So I think that the dominoes are starting to fall, basically. But for us as personal people in the world, you know, getting along, it's the Ace of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles coming in. So I think this is going to be a really good year in the next 2 weeks for a lot of us, in terms of working hard for our money. Our family life is going to improve. We're going to really work on ourselves as to what it is that we need to do and balance it with the 2 Pentacles at the end of the reading. So I feel like it is that number 8, the infinity symbol. You know what I'm saying? That's the infinity symbol is there, and it's Aries energy. In other words, that confidence, that ego-based thinking, but we've got to balance it out into a passionate way of talking, a creative way of expressing ourselves instead of being so harsh. 2023 was a harsh year for words, for feelings, for activities, for actions. 2024 is more going to be a social uplifting, a truth cause, and an authenticity movement. Does that make sense? We have the 8 of Cups here. A lot of people are going to be walking away from sorrow and really dealing with their grief finally and foremost and getting it out of the system. You know what I'm saying? You guys can do this. The dollar bill does have a pyramid with an eye on it. Absolutely, K-Brace. And I'll tell you, I know this. Listen, I got a tinfoil hat too. And the dollar bill is a very interesting conversation. Oh, where's my phone? I don't know where my phone is. But yeah, that eye is the all-seeing eye of God, and it was the dollar bill was created by the Masons in, I forget what year it was, 17 something, when all the states came together. And I think Abraham Lincoln was the president or something like that. Anyway, and they came together and they wanted to have bits and pieces of all of the things on the bill. But you're going to see that dollar bill go away in 2024. It's going to be more about unseen money, electronic funds, working towards, unfortunately, a communistic credit system. I hate to say it, guys, but it's starting. It's going to come in. You know, there's going to be a lot of information coming forward about personal data that we're sharing, all these apps that we download, all the stuff that they're watching us doing. I mean, it's going to be a real awakening of a year. You know, a lot of us struggling with the liberties being taken away. If I lived in the United States still, I'd be very, very, very concerned about the upper people misusing the Constitution to their own advantage. And but I do feel a lot of us are going to be walking away from those feelings of sorrow and grief and pain. And in the middle of the night when no one's looking, like we're just going to go off and do our thing and become our hermit and do our thing that we need to do. In the day and in the night. It's like see that? It's a sun and a moon there. So it's almost like we don't need help doing it. We're ready to do it on our own, going out on our own and doing it. We have all the tools. We have all the things in the toolbox. We're just going to go ahead and leave those feelings behind in 2023 and move forward. So the overall energy of the reading is the Two of Swords. I said it earlier, I can't make this shit up. It's about decision time. It's about decision time. And I think a lot of us in 2023 just live with indecision, you know, live with indecision. As you all know, I do say things that come out and I talk really, really fast when I'm channeling. So a lot of the times I will say simple things about my life and stories of me, and it really correlates with what the messages are. So if you're new to the channel. So yeah, so Two of Swords energy, it's that communication style that's changing. It's that indecision of how do I make this choice without hurting one's feelings? How do I make this choice without doing what I need to do? This is 2023 and behind. I think that's behind us, you know. I think 2024 is going to be more about like, I'm just making this choice because it's good for me. Simple, done, moving on. You know what I mean? And it's not a selfish thing, so don't get it twisted. I just mean like in terms of the betterment of our soul, of our spirit as a collective, you know. We're going to be more like, I'm not voting for you because I don't believe your bullshit. I'm not listening to that news channel because you're full of shit as well. I don't care what you say as a teacher. I'm the parent. I pay your fucking bills. That's the energy that's coming forward for 2024. People are going to be taking a stand and being humble, but very loyal and stand their ground in what their belief system is and their truth, right? Because 2024 is, again, like I said earlier, that 8-year, that cycle, that infinity cycle, that strip that comes around again, that boomerang feeling, that information overload, that drop of things before starting the number 1 again, right? And then again, number 9 will be, anyway, we won't get into a lot of it now, but that's the energy I'm feeling going into 2024. Yes, cutie pie, absolutely. I'm going to try to get as many, there's not many people in here today. I'd love to be able to make a coherent decision. I know. And that's how it's been. I mean, it's like, do I keep this friend in my life? Do I let them go? Like, I don't know how to handle this. That's the energy we're leaving behind. We're going to really stand in our authenticity. I'm going to say it again. Oh, Yvonne, thank you, sweetheart. He's streaming on Twitch, told me to tell you, oh, thanks. Listen, I am downloading Telegraph on my new phone on the Christmas break. I'm going to try to get some things sorted in the new year. I'm so sorry. I haven't got a chance to go in and do all the things I promised I was going to do. So bad fox. Again, trying to make choices to better my life right now. And I had to take some time out for me. So, but I will go in the new year and I will start, you know, documenting the timestamps like I said I was going to. And I think Baby Fox wants to redo my channel. I don't know what the hell he's got in mind, but I'm scared. So he's going forward. I think he's going to help me out with some video content and creating shorts from my lives. So I'm kind of waiting for him to start that. So that's why I've kind of been on hold. But anyway, that's the energy I get for next year. Again, that money coming in, that balance of money, balance of emotion, balance of family life, balance of, you know, riding that wave, you know, riding that ocean, that storm. There's a storm coming. There's a storm coming. And we're going to be riding it in a balanced way because we have the tools now. We've worked really hard this year. We have the tools. It's abundance. We have them in abundance. We have all the things we need to survive this nonsense that's coming in. You know, we've been doing the work, trying to get balanced, working hard, 7 of Wands, really, really, really working for what we want, fighting for a cause, fighting for something we believe in, getting straight, you know, moving in a specific, making choices to move in a specific direction, you know, knowing that you don't have to hold this, but you can hold this, you know. So I like that energy. I think it's very positive. I think that Aries energy is coming in, that Emperor. From our past, we're leaving ego behind, and we're going to think with our heart. We're going to let our heart rule our mind for a little while, I think, in 2024, which is the Star card coming in with that 3 of Swords going in the reverse. A lot of people are going to be leaving a lot of pain behind in 2023, and that's beautiful because, you know what? It means we worked it out, and that's what our purpose was in that moment. Okay. Yeah, so tell Temp hi as well. Oh, God bless them. Tell Merry Christmas for me. Yes, it does. 80. Hi, 871187. What's up? Yes, you're right. 2024 is the year of the. Ooh, it is. It is, isn't it? Ooh, in Chinese mythology, it's the year of the dragon. See, that explains a lot because see that boomerang, that history coming back. That's the dragon coming back in to really wipe out the shit and start anew, rising from the ashes, creating phoenixes fucking everywhere. That's what I think. It's going to be, yeah, money wealthier. Absolutely. I think a lot of money is coming in for people. I think we're going to be moving in a really good direction. I mean, not everyone, obviously. We all have our struggles to go through, it's not great all the time. But I think that for the most part, there is a struggle ahead, but I think we know what's most important to us. And I don't think, as long as we have the basics, we don't need to look for more, and then the universe will bring it to us. That's that type of energy, feeling rich and being wealthy with the friends and family, being wealthy in the heart and in the spirit is what's important for 2024, and standing your ground and being authentic. And Amanda, my goal for the year is not to get injured. Oh, I know. Me too. I've been banging into everything. Okay, so just a reminder, a recap of earlier. I know there's some people out here that want a private reading, like Lynn and Chris, and some other people as well. Tess, Cutie Pie. But so if you're in here today, we'll get to you, because I can't guarantee that I'm going to get to your private readings in the next 2 weeks. I just can't. I have to start making promises I can't keep, guys. So I'm going to go with the energy of that today and accept that part of me and move forward. That's all you can do. So in the chat today, we've got Cutie Pie. We got Carol. We got Nay. We got Crazy Mom up in the house. Yes, that was the group general reading. Yes, and as a collective. So it was like a collective general read of all of whatever for going into the new year. But yeah, basically our group is going to really feel it and understand it. It's what So again, sorry for my communication style right now. It's just a little, I'm not myself. And then working with sleep changes and all these types of things. We got Hippie Chick. We got Rena. K-Braze. And Amanda Meatfoot. I said Rena, right? Yeah. Rena, St. James. Yvonne. Who else? Pepper. My spicy girl. Cutie Pie was in here all by herself when I started my live because I was late getting on, and she God love her. She stuck around. It was so lonely. Okay, Crazy Mama, thank you. Yeah, that's exactly it, St. James. Yeah, the infinity symbol is the 8 on its side, so it always reminds me of that. That number is always it's like a little numerology nod to that, for sure. Oh, thanks, Hippie Chick, my darling. You're wonderful. Yeah, so if anybody wants, I know Cutie Pie, I got her down for reading, but if anybody else wants a reading, can you put a 1 in the chat, please, who's here right now with us? Yvonne, your lucky number is 8. Well, this might be your year. Maybe you'll meet that Gemini. There's a few things that has happened, I think, for a few of you from my readings. So I'm happy to have been able to give you some insight on that, which is interesting. And has validated a lot of things for me. So I think this year I was finding myself, I think a lot of us were finding ourselves. 8's your favorite number, Cutie Pie? Aw, that's great. All right, so, okay, so it's been an hour, but I was late getting on, so. So I'm going to try to keep it. I need to get off of here by 3 o'clock my time. So that's an hour from now. But I want to come back later and do a second part. St. James. Cutie Pie. Is that those your numbers? 3, 7, and 11? How interesting. How interesting. Mine's 3, 7, and 9. But I also love the number 11. And you, okay, so that's interesting. Yeah, you know what? I was thinking for the new year as a side kind of episode. Look how cute you are. As a side episode, I was going to do like birth charts, like not birth charts, but life path numbers and go through them what they mean, because I found a really fun website that we can kind of go through and maybe jump off the other channel with that. Me too, cutie pie. I know. All right, so we're gonna do cutie pie and St. James at the moment. And I know Yvonne wants a reading and Rena wants a reading. So those are the 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 we got going on right now. And then if the energy shifts, we'll just deal with that when the time comes. 2nd of January is Yvonne's birthday. Well, happy early birthday. Happy early birthday to you, Yvonne. You guys don't forget to hit the like button on the way in. It really helps the algorithm of my channel. I'm going to be saying that to the cows come home in the new year. So do me a favor. Save me the headache. Tell everybody for me. Oh, I'm just joking. But no, it does. It really does help. Cutie pie, purple and green are mine. Oh, but my nephew loves purple and green. I've got a photo taken a few different times with like purple light coming out of my head. It was bizarre. Really weird. Purple is a psychic color, actually. One of them. December 30th. Well, oh my God. Well, happy birthday to you, cutie pie. Happy birthday to you. So you guys are all, what is it? December, January's Capricorn. So after the 31st on, after the 21st would be, yeah, cutie pie, Capricorn. Yeah. Up until January 22nd, right? Yes. September, October, November, December, Scorpio. Yeah, Capricorn. You're right. Thanks, Yvonne. All right, so enough of this shuffling business. We're just going to go ahead and start pulling cards for cutie pie. Actually, do you mind if I grab a quick coffee before I start you guys' readings? Just kind of clear the air a little. So I'll be right back. I'm going to play a little Christmas carol, which I will eliminate later on. So if you guys go back into these readings, sometimes I have to clip them back out just because if I get 20 more people that join up. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And I probably all have, but I'm 20 away from becoming, well, I wouldn't say monetized because I'm not going to make much money, but I guess eligible for monetization. So, yeah, I'm going to be able to create memberships next year and it's going to be great. I have so many things in mind for the members. It's going to be great. But, so that's why I'm going back and taking out the music that's copyright stricken. Even if it says it's not a strike, I still want to take it out because I don't want to like fuck up any chances of doing well next year with my channel. Okay. So I'll be right back in like maybe 3-4 minutes, if that's okay. Okay. I'll play some fun music for you. Let's see. What do we have? We've got this cool thing. Speaking of purple. And how about some... I don't want Let It Snow. I'm tired of snowing. How about this one? Wait, back one. What's going on here? Okay, so that was your elevator Christmas music with Fox. Let me take this thing off my face. Editor. Oh, God, guys. Okay. So all the birthdays, gonna get whoop whoop for the Capricorns up in the house. My brother's one of them. He's January 11th. My other brother, Fox brother Fox. Okay, let's get that. So I'm excited. I might just go ahead and do the whole, I don't know, we'll see. It's 222. Angels are here, girls and guys. Angels are here. You guys hear me okay? Okay, great. Thanks, Gabe Rays. All right, Cutie Pie, let's see what's in store for you going into the new year. Ooh. 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 Excuse me. Just 1 second. I'm getting wide, see? Not getting the Fox moon today. Speaking of moons, one dropped on the floor. 1 second. See if there's any more I lost down here. That's it. I think so. I think so. All right. Just 1 second, guys. Sorry, guys. I'll be right with you. Hi, Kathy Ford. Oh, yeah. Just give me a sec. I was just turning my phone. I was trying to find my phone and I couldn't find it, and because I heard beeping and um. Anyway, okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so back to Cutie Pie. All right, so just one more card for the current energy, and then I'm going to go ahead and read the reading. Cutie Pie, what are you procrastinating about right now? What's going on with you? You've done a lot of work. You're conquering your anxiety. Your suppressed emotions are coming through. You're getting your clarity back here, and you're also releasing fear currently going into the new year with the moon in reverse. I love this energy for you. I love it. You've come out of a situation where you avoided some type of change. I went over this before with you, resisting change, but you went through it anyway. But you did avoid a tower moment here on the reverse in the past energy, that number 7. You did sort of get out of the way of something, and but that it did make you a little bit clouded emotionally, disappointed with the 8 of Cups in reverse here. So that's an absence of abundance of emotions. That's the absence of. So it's very sort of sad, like a distressed feeling that you're coming out, that you came out of. And it basically an end of a relationship here. We also have this playfulness that came in for you at the end of that after working through some of this. And you kind of felt, sort of joy and comfort because it's Christmas. We'll say comfort and joy. And familiarity with some pleasures and delights in your life and feeling a little bit more playful, which is good. And then you're coming into the present with this release of fear business. So I'm liking this for you. Any suppressed emotions, I feel like you're in the process of releasing. I think that, you realize that you've taken too much responsibility in your life and you're breaking down all the facts and you're looking at all of the walls you've put up and you are sort of in that element of, I just want to I don't want to do this right now. I want to procrastinate everything that's not important. I want to just focus on the important things and then put them aside for later in energy. Um, so I do feel the sense because of all of this problems that you're facing, all the suppressed emotion that you're going through, releasing all your stuff, leaving it here in 2023, hopefully most of it anyway, at least the stuff that you've been working through. I feel like it's left you sort of like a lack of. So again, with that Ace of Cups right above that with the reverse, a lack of. So it's blocked your sort of energy or creativity or spunk. It's just kind of made you felt. It's kind of left you feeling a little bit kind of depressed. I wouldn't say depression, but definitely anxious. There's an anxiety here with the Nine of Swords. So again, this feeling of isolating yourself because you had to work through things. I get that. That's where I'm at right now too. So I hear you, girl. I'm right there with you, breaking down the nightmares, breaking them down. But it is overwhelming. It's very overwhelming. And I'm feeling that for you too, because I feel it. Okay. But in the sense of this, okay, with the Moon card in reverse, the Ten of Wands in the release in the background, but it is in the background. But anyway, in the reverse, it's come forward from the background and now you're trying to work through, we're at a breaking point, girl, where we're like, okay, I got to work through this shit and leave it behind me because I don't want to take it into the new year. Hi, Aurora. Welcome in. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Welcome in. Oh, no, I'm not buffering in my claws. Oh, no. I hope not. So I feel like you're going to be releasing. Oh, Shelly. Hi, Shelly. Is this Shelly Bean tonight? Oh, what's going on here? Did I miss Shelly Bean? Hi, Shelly Bean. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays for you. Those of you who just came in. Good to see you. Good to see you. And let's welcome in Aurora with some big hearts in the chat. She's our new member. She subscribed today. Excuse me. So, cutie pie, I do feel like you're working through it, girl. You're working through it, leaving it behind, but it is overwhelming. It is. I'm going to tell you, I understand it. But we're gaining control with the release of our truths, okay? For acceptance of things. So the Four of Swords is here in your future energy, and I don't doubt that it's mine as well, because, girl, we do need some relax. R&R. R&R, the new year. Recoup, rejuvenate, rejoice, okay? These are Christmas words today. Looking for that Libra sanctuary, like I mentioned earlier in the general read, that balance, that the things that just make fucking sense, right? Because as a collective, I know we all are trying to figure this shit out, figure the world out, figure people out, figure ourselves out. It's like, what the hell has happened? You know, we're in this constant fight or flight response because of every time you turn on the news, there's something else happening. It's a global thing. And now it's down to the very, like, you know, bronchioles of the lungs, people against people. And it's, you know, it's just a lot of anxiety around the world. And I think it's happening with a lot of us. A lot of us in chat can probably really relate to your reading, cutie pie, because I know I can. But yeah, R&R coming in for your future. It's throat chakra. So you're going to be done. You're going to be like, I'm done talking. I've said what I've needed to say. Now, here's my actions. And I think that will be with, you know, your baby daddy and whoever else is involved, right? But I do see that coming in for you. We do. Okay, so then we have, okay, so they might, how interesting. I do some insecurity. Okay, so I feel like you're going to be facing your insecurities in 2024, cutie pie. I think it's got deep-rooted things with family. That's your Libra in reverse, okay, from the general read. Your Libra in reverse is the lack of roots, feeling lack of balance, a lack of faith. And I think you're going to tackle that in the new year. I think that rest is much, that R&R is really needed coming in here in the next 2 weeks. I think because, you know, you've got the King of Cups energy here with that kindness, being wise about things, being innovative. You're a very diplomatic person and you trust and forgive. And that's a wonderful quality. But I'm going to tell you right now, if that King of Cups is reversed and you get in that energy of like, I'm cutting you out, you will cut a bitch. Like, boom, you're gone. I'm done with you. Like, I'm not having this anymore. You know, I don't want this in my life. And I say that with a lot of people. So you're no different. But anyway, I also see some nurturing yourself, some creative endeavors coming in too. So it's not all scary stuff coming in. I see some nurturing your passions, your creative side is really going to come out in the new year. I feel like you're going to recover from some financial losses from this year. Your year is going to all be about forgiveness of self, forgiveness of others, overcoming adversity. And I think it's a lot of positive changes because you got the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. That's Taurus energy, very balanced energy, very like stubborn energy. Like, you know, like I will push through this because I know that I can. You know, I've done it before. I can do it again attitude. And I like that for you. What's in the bottom of the deck? Queen of Cups. There's your match. So how interesting. Queen and the Cup. The overall energy, so you are a very compassionate and kind person. I feel like that's your internal guide. You know, that's your moral compass in general. And that's Gemini energy there. That's you. You came up in your own reading. And, you know, I feel like you're going to be, this overall energy is like a support. You're like a support system to so many people. I think 2024 is going to be a support for you. You're going to be a support for yourself. And I also see some counseling and therapy for you coming in here with the Queen of Cups. Somebody that's in your life, in your circle, could be professional, could be a friend, a family member, or whatever. But it's a very supportive energy. And I feel like, you know, maybe that's the person that you talk to. And I feel like that person is going to share that energy with you. And, it's going to wear off on you and it's going to be a good change for you. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles underneath that and the Knight of Wands. Fearless, inspired information coming through here for you with respect to emotions, your money. Could be some really good job security coming in. I see a lot of stability here for you. Long-term success. Okay, you've been building a really good foundation for yourself with this financial loss. You're going to be recovering from that and become very stable. I see that, you know, you might also have some type of inheritance coming in from someone, or like a family security of something, or some type of trust, or a check. I don't know. I see money coming to you in the mail. I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's some sort of court matter. I don't know what, but it's definitely family related. So that's what I'm getting. And you're going to inspire a lot of people around you because you're very passionate, very brave with this Knight of Wands here. Supercharged energy, right? The wands, the knights are supercharged energy. The heart, the third eye, and the root. So those are your three clarifiers here. And then underneath that for the third, oh, sorry, I misspoke. The Queen of Wands is your overall energy. Sorry if I'm mumbling, you guys. And the High Priestess in reverse is the third clarifier, which talks about, sort of, trusting yourself more, looking out for yourself, looking into being less silent, accepting surface knowledge, but going deeper as well. You know what I'm saying? Secrets unlocking, things like that. Okay, so it's the moon energy, which is the third eye. So you have two third eyes in the root. So the root chakra and the heart chakra, very abundant here and action charged. Okay, so I see a lot of a lot of good things coming in for you in those aspects. Okay, so I really do like that reading for you, cutie pie. I love it. Oh, I'm sorry, cutie pie. Are you okay? Am I buffering? It doesn't seem like I'm buffering. Chris, how you doing? Happy holidays. Welcome in. Cutie pie. I'm sorry. Yes, this is all you're reading. Okay, good. Thank you, crazy mama. So overall, I really like this reading for you, cutie pie. You've done a lot of work on yourself. I really like you coming into the new year with this new sense of capability and creative passion and like this lust for life. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is my year. You know what I mean? This is like, I'm not going to be nostalgic no more. I'm just going to leave it in the past and move on. Yeah, you definitely dealt with that betrayal, girl. That scandal is behind you. So good for you. Sorry about that, cutie pie. Oh, that's okay. Listen, Chris, I went late, so that's my fault. I do apologize. Like if Baby Fox wakes up and sees me sitting here, he's going to be mad because he said, when I wake up from, I expect all these things. Trying to play that role, right? I was like, all right. Right. You'll cut a bitch. Your mom said I can relate to that. Thank you, Shelly Bean. Yeah, thank you. If anybody wants to know the tips and tricks, there's a good tip for you. Save the video under watch later so you can see it uninterrupted. Absolutely. And so let's just put a timestamp. Timestamp at 2:40 my time, which is crazy mama. I don't know what's the number it shows on the YouTube side because my phone, I couldn't find it. That's what I was looking for to do the timestamps. I think it's like probably 1 hour and 10 minutes, we'll say, maybe 1:10. Yeah, we'll just say 1:10. It ended at 1:10. I don't know when it started, so I'll go back and put that in. Okay. All right. I know, same here, crazy mama. I got to get to the grocery store. I got to go food shopping. I got to clean the house. I need to do the dishes. I need to do laundry. I got like all the things. Like Jen Lou says, all the things. Okay, so before I just continue on, I'm just going to do a quick, if I can even type. So I'm excited about my live with Alex. It's coming up soon after Christmas. We're thinking maybe Boxing Day. We haven't really discussed the details yet, but we will let you know. And I'm super excited about it because we're really going to talk about some really interesting angles on the whole tarot reading cards for true crime. So thank you, Crazy Mama. And we got and I don't think it's MJ. I think it's Melissa. And we got who else do I have on here? Oh, MJ. That's okay, Crazy Mama. I expected. Listen, I don't expect anybody to be in here helping me today because it's just a lot. All right. So, ETS. MJ was right. Okay. Who else we got? Crazy Mama. Nay. And did I do Punksy? Yeah, I know it's going to be great, Shelly Bean. I know it's going to be really, really good. So don't so if you haven't subscribed to Alex, go subscribe to Alex because it will be on her channel and you can check it out. It's going to be really fun. I didn't want to do it half-assed, neither did she. Like, we were really tired yesterday. We were supposed to do it yesterday, but all right. And I guess the last one would be a reminder to hit that like button. Okay. So, okay. Rena, are you still in chat, sweetheart? But just a reminder, if you're going to be ordering from Nay, she won't be getting orders together until probably next week or the new year. I don't know. She'll have something on her community page about it. Aw, thank you, Shelly Bean. I think that's chip. I think that's coffee. Coffee. What was it? Coffee? I think it's coffee. Coffee jar. Yeah. Coffee jar. You're so sweet. Yeah, so if you go to Nay's, if you like home wax melts, they're amazing. They're amazing. I can smell them all the way from Canada. They're so good. If you use the code FOXMOON, all in caps or lowercase, whichever you like, you can get 20% off your first purchase. So go check it out. Nay's amazing music melts. They're amazing. Right out of heaven. Thank you, Crazy Mama. Okay, so if Rena, Rena, you here? Rena. Oh, I didn't, you know what? Sorry. I'm so out of sorts, you guys. I'm not myself. I'm really sorry. I'm going to close off your reading, Cutie Pie. I didn't close off your reading. That's what's happening. Why is nothing happening? And it's really slow. I think the internet's doing something weird. So. Yeah, and you can join my other channel as well if you're interested in the sidebar topics of numerology, how to read cards, all that kind of stuff. Will be in memberships available soon on this channel, but on the other channel will be more like some fun talk about what's going on in the world. Oh, you got a flipper. All right, here we go. Fox Moon just for the newbie. All the way over there. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, you didn't get a box moon today. All the moons. What the hell is that doing down there? I found my Russian gypsy cards. Oh my gosh. That'll be a fun thing to do on the members only too. Is I have this really fun deck. It's my Russian gypsy fortune telling cards. They're so fun, but they take a long time. So it'll be like a general. Okay. What was your card? Workshops and seminars. Makes sense to me. Attending and giving speeches is part of your spiritual path and purpose in the new year. Be open to teaching and learning. QT Pie. Look at you on top of the world. All in blue. Blue is a very calming color. To the psychic realm as well. So follow your instincts, sweetheart. You're going to be great. Okay. I feel like really good energy for you going into the new year. So keep doing what you're doing. I know all the things irritate you like me, but guess what? You're going to get through it, and it's going to be wonderful. Aw, thanks, K-Braze. I have to get, God, there's so many more I want to put on there, but I haven't got to it yet. So I have a lot of tinkering to do in the new year. If you have time to do a reading for me and a loved one, I think it might be a while before we're able to catch up in a private live. Okay, Chris, that sounds great. So I don't think Rena's here. So why don't we do we'll do yours, Chris. We'll do yours. You're welcome, Cutie Pie. You got your coffee, Amanda. Good for you. I didn't make a coffee. I just grabbed a rock star. All right. You too had a tower moment that you avoided. Chris. Okay. So also you have been working through this pain you've been holding around, trying to avoid it, resisting the change, but you've transformed from that. There's a sense of authority and structure dominating your past energy here with the Emperor card. So you got both of those cards in the general reading as well. But it's disciplined you, and you've gained a lot of focus from that energy. Okay, and you're using that to your advantage right now. You've been very disciplined by going after what you want with that Aries energy. Very, very practical, Chris. You're a very practical person in terms of like what you do with your energy, you know? Very disciplined. Anyway, that's what you've been working on. Very focused, hyper-focused on what you want. I think you've manifested some things in right before the new year. So that's a nice blessing here. We got past energy for the left card of the reading, please, for Chris. Thank you. So we have the Ace of Wands. So passion, yeah, you had a breakthrough. There was some progress here with that Ace of Wands. A lot of creativity, and you're fearless, and this opportunity came in for you. It was very encouraged, and I like this because it was Leo energy. Look at that, beautiful. It's all about acceptance of what you have and what you can do and going out and doing it, right? Being fearless. I love that for you. Then we have the Death card, which is Scorpio energy, which means just transformation. So you're changing into this new version of yourself, and you're ending a cycle with the new year, and I love this for you. You're in the middle of getting rid of excess. It's a birth of new opportunities. Like the Death card talks about being fresh and new, and Scorpio energy is all about leaving shit behind and starting over. It's all about new. Let's do something else. Let's do something different. Let's do something innovative. It's just going and doing things. And that's the energy I'm getting for you going into the new year. I feel like there's going to be a lot of change coming in and a lot of transformation. We also have the King of Wands here in the reverse. Okay, so the past energy, we have the Tower in the reverse, the Emperor, and the Ace of Wands. Now we're looking at the Death card, which is Scorpio energy. Again, transformation, getting rid of what doesn't serve you, leaving it behind, and working through broken promises. That's what the King of Wands in reverse is. You know, in the upright, this energy is all about like being authentic, being loyal, making sure you do what you say you're going to do when you do it. It's very grounded and humble energy. They don't show their, you know. This energy can be somebody who is very wealthy but doesn't show that they're wealthy. You know what I'm saying? That it's a very humbling presence. And I feel like this is all about working through being disrespected. Okay. So I feel like you're still working through being dominated by something from your past energy. And I think you're going to come out of it because you also have the hangman right beside that. So from this energy, you're going to have a new perspective. Okay. Whoever's got that bad temper, whoever's that impulsive person, Chris, I feel like it's going to be like a self-surrendering situation. That this energy is just going to be like, you know what? I just give in. That's it. I'm just giving into this because I just can't anymore. I need new. You're going to be liberated. Okay, it might be isolating for a little bit, feeling this sense of independence from things and kind of aloneness with yourself, because that's what the Hermit energy and the Hangman's all about. It's just like being still, being one with yourself, figuring out what makes sense, spiritual development, sacrifice of higher cause, independence, contemplation. The Hangman and the Hermit card go hand in hand. I would not be surprised if I see it in your reading for 2024, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of self-growth for you, because you're just tired of this old energy, and you too are leaving it behind in 2023. So I like that for you. Really nice. Then you have the Strength card with the Leo. Coming in for you in the new year: energy, strength, bravery, focus, courage, confidence, overcoming an obstacle, being passionate, persuasive, being focused, having influence. This is Leo energy, the number 8 for your year, okay? This is all about you being in tune with the 2024 year, rolling with the punches, riding the waves. This year, you're going to coast through this year with all of its challenges with a brave set of cojones. You're going to find your strength, girl, because the lion, see how she's putting her hand in his mouth, this lion. You know, lions bite, they'll kill you. You know, this person has this infinity energy from universe that says, I trust, I have faith. Well, the strength card is about being having faith in something. It's faith-based strength, right? It's all about trust. Okay, trusting in yourself, trusting in those around you, really building on that with confidence. Okay, because she knows she you know, this lion will bite you, but she puts her hand in there anyway to prove to others that this lion can be trusted. Okay, then you have the Empress in reverse right by that, the number 3, and you also will be looking at, you know, your insecurities in life, you know, looking at that creative block. That lack of progress coming in for the first part of the year will dissipate. It's not forever. It's just something we go through to get out on the other side, and it might leave you feeling a little bit exhausted and empty as well. Don't be feeling suffocated, because this too shall pass is what I'm here to tell you. Okay. Then on the end, we have the financial dependence. Okay. And a reminder of being reckless with your money. So be careful going into the new year with what you're purchasing. And I feel like you also are going to be dealing with your grief and disappointments in the new year, because you have the number 5 and the number 6 and number 9 here with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, and the 5 of Cups, which again is about loss and grief and moving forward from pain and despair and disappointments. Like, you're done being disappointed, you're done grieving. It's time to let go, and you know that. So I feel like that energy is coming in for you. You're not going to feel quite in your element, but you will have the strength to get through this. So just don't worry. If a problem comes up in a relationship, or you're just a certain disappointment, it's all part of the plan for you to move through this with grace. And I feel like that strength card reminds us that we can overcome any obstacle. So whatever obstacles come your way, Chris, I really, 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 really can't reiterate. I can't reiterate this as much as I would want to. It's just a lot of force information coming out that's saying, like, just believe it's going to be okay. Have faith in yourself. You'll overcome these things. Everything's going to work out. You're going to work through the pain, and it's going to be a good year for you in that way. Let's put the overall energy again, the 2 of Pentacles. So coming back up from the general read, we're all connected, right? So this is about you finding your balance. So you're going to have your balance in the new year with this big change coming in for you. Okay. Making a choice, being adaptable. That's your challenge. You need to understand that it's about time management. So that's the voice of reason coming in for the overall energy of this reading, is time management. So in the new year, be sure to focus on balancing your checkbook. Okay, your bank balance, make sure that's on point. And if it's not, it will come. Just be mindful. And then finding your balance in your career with your life. Okay. and adapting to that, because it's going to be a big change. It's going to be hard, but you made the choice and you're making it a priority, and that's really important. But you are going to come through some obstacles here. And again, there's this idea of like, oh, I failed myself, or I failed this person, I couldn't help them, there was no way. I tried my best, and I just am left feeling grief and sorrow because I could have done something. Well, no, you couldn't. These things happen. I felt that way, but I couldn't. Nothing I would have done. What, you know what I mean? That's the energy I'm getting for you. It's like, if I'd known sooner, I could have gotten into chemotherapy. If I had information, I could have seen a doctor sooner. Well, you know what? It happened how it happened, and there's nothing any of us can do about that now. I don't feel like there was anything that you could have done about it then either. It's just the way that these wheels turn. Okay, it's unfortunate, it's hard, it feels like this weight on you, and it's a disappointment. But guess what? This is a problem that you're going to walk through and leave it all behind you. Scorpio energy here as well. We have a lot of Scorpio energy here for you, and a lot of fire here. Okay, we've got Scorpio, we've got Leo, we've got the female counterpart to the Aries with the Emperor and the Empress in the middle of the read. Okay, so again, you're coming out of having problems with business, feeling domineered and disrespected, into a new passion, a breakthrough, a new perspective. Okay, but just be careful of your spending. You got to find your balance, because there's a bit of a lack of stability here in your home life that might affect your new work life, is what I'm hearing. Okay, it's about making a choice, and you can do this. You're going to be fine. I feel good things about it. Let's do clarifiers for the last 3 cards. So yeah, this is about teamwork and collaboration. So this is an apprenticeship, a job coming in, a focused effort. This is about learning. You're going to master this, whatever this new thing coming in for you is, and it's about being recognized for that. That's what's coming in for the new year. Also, a lot of celebration and parties and gatherings and social events and new friendships coming in, which is great with the 3 of Cups there and that 3 of Pentacles. How interesting. 3, 2, 1 is 3. 3 threes on the floor. We have the Ace of Swords, which is about new opportunities. Okay, again, like I said, the beginning of something, getting clear, right? Making that sound decision, that justice, that breakthrough. Again, about the breakthrough, right? Beginning of a conflict, but ending it with clarity, right? So whatever this thing that's coming in for you that you're going to have to deal with, I feel like you're going to push through with a lot of strength. You're going to find your footing, and everything's going to be okay. Don't give up the control on yourself, but just get balanced with it, right? Because sometimes we can overthink things, and sometimes we can overfeel things. And I feel like for a Gemini, myself, that's my challenge, right? Getting that together and center it, getting grounded. So I feel that energy for you as well with the 9 of Pentacles, because 9 of Pentacles is about, being grounded and secure. And I feel like you're going to feel a little bit off your kilter, because something new has come in recently that is going to change your home life, your whole work. Everything you do every day is changing, because it's a big transformation. But you're going to be okay. Just stay focused and manage your time, and it'll be great, right? So I do too, Chris. I overthink things and I overfeel things. It's so true. So that's a wonderful, I love that reading for you. I want to say hi to Paxi. Hey girl, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for stopping by. So yeah, you guys, don't forget to like, share, okay, subscribe to the channel. So we have now done Chris and Cutie Pie. We're going to close her off with an angel card as well. And then we're going to, and we've done, we called on Rena. Oh, there you are. Okay, Rena, I'm going to do you next. But first, Rena, I felt energy to our newcomer here, Aurora, who's just subscribed. So we're going to do her reading, and then we're going to do yours. Is that okay, Rena? I did call your name, honey. You were definitely second, but I definitely will do yours after I do Aurora. She's our new sub, so we're going to do hers next. Aurora, did you have a special question, or did you just want like a general reading? I didn't even ask that of Cutie Pie or Chris, but that's okay. Okay, let's just close it off. Oh, look, my angel cards. I grabbed the wrong ones. It's meant to be. It's something kind of message coming out here for you. You stick with it. 1222. This is a sign to take a step out of your comfort zone. That's the challenge, okay? This is what angels are telling you. What feels comfortable to you now may not be the best for you later. So worry about procrastination, worry about time management, make sure you get your ducks in a row and all this. It says, have confidence in this new direction you are taking, as it will lead to higher rewards than you have ever could have imagined. Oh, I love this for you. And it's the number 7. Step outside of your comfort zone. Yeah. So again, with that strength card, you're going to read the rewards. Good girl. Love it. Yes, Aurora, of course. What's your question, honey? I'm sorry we didn't get to do a personal, Chris, but I hope that was enough to get you through just for the next couple of weeks. Okay. And did you hear back about your job or anything like that? Because it came up in the reading and I was kind of curious. You're a Capricorn, Laura. Should you deep Emma? She's an Aquarius. You're a Capricorn. Well, it could work out. You're very close to each other, but you're not on the opposite side of this. I don't know how compatible you'd be, but because you're an earth sign, she's a water sign. I don't know. I'd have to look it up, but been thinking of adding an additional specialization. Good, because that's what's in the cards, girl. You're going to be learning something new. So go with that. Follow your gut. Follow it. It's going to be a big challenge, but you'll overcome it. Same job, but our supervisor quit and the whole department is going through a transformation. Oh, good for you. Okay, so Aurora says, I've been with a Scorpio, a Virgo, and a Pisces. Clearly that didn't work out. Now she's looking at an Aquarius. I will say this much, Aurora, you being a Capricorn. I'll tell you why. I'm not going to look it up because I know the answer to the question. Now, if you like opposites attract energy, that's what I'm feeling for you with this love interest. Okay, she is somebody who is grounded, very persistent, or pardon me, you're very grounded, you're very persistent, you are kind of all work and hard play, hard work, hard play. Okay, this Aquarius energy is more like flighty. This is more like, I want to stay young forever, I want to do young things, I want to stay party, I want to do this. Depends on the age, right? A lot of times Aquarius is in their younger years, if they don't commit early, they don't commit at all. I'm just saying. And sometimes when they marry early, they end up cheating on their spouses. That's a big thing with Aquarius, is they just can't settle down. They can't be with one person. But when they do find their mate, their special person, like their person, they'll commit all holy hell. They'll commit like more than any other sign, I think, in the zodiac. So it's a risk, but it might be one worth taking, is what I'm hearing. She's younger than you. Okay. Yeah, Aquarius is an air sign. Pardon me. She's almost like Gemini. Just like my moon. You got a Libra moon. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You're a Capricorn with a Libra moon. You have tons of special energy, girl. Or if you're a girl, I don't know. I'm just getting female energy from you. Maybe I'm picking up on another person, but yeah, we don't really, there's no gender here, but it's very feminine energy. So anyway, but yeah, I feel like you are good. I thought so. Rising Virgo and Pisces. Oh, wow. Ooh, you got a lot of strong planetary movements in your chart. I bet you very much that this could be an interesting, you might learn something from this. I feel like you should try, because I have the feeling that this person is going to teach you something in life. You're going to learn something from this. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so 2 cards fell, so I'm going to take those. Gemini energy. Yeah. Lovers. Okay. And family. 10 of Pentacles. So Lovers card, which is Gemini energy. And the 10 of Pentacles came in for the past energy of your readings. Let's see what else it says about this. So you, with all the things, I'm not surprised the King of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles came out, because you are someone who does really well with work and being let's see, like protective and balanced, in a sense of like knowing what your priorities are, right? You have them kind of sort of situated. Now, if you're very young, like in your 20s, I see that coming in for you in the next 4 or 5 years. But when you get it, if you haven't got it already, that bag or bread or money, financial gain, whatever you want to call it, I feel like because you have this ability to be a natural born leader, I would not even go so far as to say that you might have already tried your hand in entrepreneurship. Okay, you're a very innovative person. You're very have magnetic energy. Okay, and I think you're very, and again with that Libra, Capricorn, Virgo, you're very, very faithful. Okay, you're a very loyal individual. Family and friends mean everything to you. Betrayal is everything. Like, you are someone who does what they say and says what they do, right? But currently you're working with there's somebody in your life that you are working through setting clear boundaries with, because you have the Queen of Swords here and the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is about strategic criminal activity, like somebody who is really sort of set on, scheming, somebody who can think they can trick you or pull the wool over your eyes, but like really that's not you. You're very insightful and you're unbiased and you're not very judgmental unless that person deserves the judgment. Get it? You have open communication skills with this Queen of Swords, Virgo, Libra energy here with the third eye chakra. I would not even stop to say that you might have some really strong intuition about things as well. But I do feel you working through that moon, that unclear energy here with the solar plexus in your gut, with somebody going in your life right now who's been dishonest with you. Okay, somebody you think who's lied to you or even cheated on you in the past, or somebody that's cheated you out of something deceitful, right? Is the Seven of Swords energy. So I see that activity, you're working through that, but also being supportive to yourself, because I know that if you're honest and clear about things, I feel like that might come out for you. You do have also the Two of Cups energy here. How interesting. This might be, this might be, I feel like this is a karmic relationship coming in. I think you should definitely go for it. It's definitely karmic. With the Two of Cups, this is about unification, a love that's very passionate, harmonious, soulmate energy here. I feel like a lot of attraction here. I think you might even be made for each other. But here's the rub, as Shakespeare says. There is something rotten in the state of Denmark, right? You're working through that. Okay. This entanglement that you're going to have come into your life with this person, if you go for this, you will also have a shared understanding of this. You will just know, the other person will know as well, that there's something karmic about the two of you, like have I met you before energy, right? Like this is what, like, huh? Like I don't understand, like, what? That energy. Like, have I met you before? Why do you look familiar? It's that karmic pull. So I think that you should definitely, at least that's what you felt for this person. So again, coming into the future energy of the fear of the unknown, being anxious, with the Ten of Swords, still working through that betrayal, and it's a deep wound. So I see that you're going to go through that in the new year, which might leave you feeling a certain type of way. You might feel exhausted, a little bit bitter about having to deal with this other situation going on with somebody. Now, This could also be this person coming in. This person could come in and act a certain type of way and show you a certain face, but maybe there's somebody different underneath that. But whatever the case may be, whether it's that situation or somebody you already know in your life, you're gonna work through that. I feel like, and you're gonna feel like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened to me. I'm having a mental breakdown, right? With that 10 of Swords. But that feeling of betrayal, it stems from something else. So something little comes in that reminds you or triggers you to something else that you need to work through in the new year. So that's what's, I think, coming in for you. And that might kind of jolt your relationship if you start one with this person. That's just a little bit of a tip for the new year coming in. Some protection is needed here. So just protect your spirit, your soul, your mind. Keep yourself inspired and go for it. But also just keep yourself grounded a little bit. Don't go too far up in the sky because you're gonna be like, oh, like wow, like I can't believe this is happening to me. Don't get lost in the air, okay, with this air sign. I guess that's what I'm getting at. Because you're a very grounded individual, right? And this person's like, like a lot. This person's gonna be a lot. I got the goosies. This person's gonna be a lot of. She's gonna come with stuff, like and it's gonna leave you exhausted. But at the same time, it could be very rewarding because it is. Like if you don't take the risk, like I don't know. There's that 2 of Wands in reverse and the 10 of Swords. So you're not anticipating or expecting this to happen, but it's going to remind you of something with that Gemini energy. And I feel like if there was an internal question you have regarding this hookup or this reach out or this connection, it will become long term if you work through that wound that you will. How do I put this? Trauma bonding. People meet people that have been through some shit and they kind of understand each other. They have boundaries. It's unbiased, understanding. There's a feeling of success in this relationship, right? And it's a partnership. But there's also an element here of dishonesty. So I don't know if this person's going to be deceitful towards you or hold something back about themselves that's going to come out later. That's going to cause some, like, what the fuck? Like, why didn't you tell me this in the start, right? And it might leave you like kind of feeling a bit bitter about it, but I don't know if that's exactly her or somebody else. You're going to be Knight of Wands in reverse. This is a feeling of recklessness, okay? A bit of some maybe restlessness as well. Lack of self-discipline when it comes to the passion in this relationship. So I feel like there's like, okay, let me explain it like this. It's going to be this passive, aggressive dance that you're going to do with each other. Hi, Adrian. Hi, darling. Her video pop up on my page. Okay, on TikTok every time. That's exactly how I feel about her. We broke up in September. Yeah, my Scorpio ex cheated on me. Okay, so there you go. So in January, you turned 20. I thought so. I thought you were in that. It's her at 20 in my head, like under 20 or just above it. So that's good. So I think you should go for it. I don't think that this person's going to do you wrong. I just feel like that you're going to like this person's gone through what you've gone through, and that bond is going to like make you like really connect, right? And it's karmic because you both have to work through these feelings, and I feel like you're going to work through them together with a shared love. So I do see this person like, I don't think you're going to be able to stay away. I'm just saying, I feel like if she comes back in, Aurora, you're not going to be able to stay away. Right? So, and I'm really sorry that happened to you. However, I do feel like this could be your soulmate. And I do feel like, I mean, there's a possibility of a twin flame here, which could be mirroring some things that could cause conflict, which might be why I'm seeing the Knight of Wands in reverse, the 10 of Swords, and 2 of Wands in reverse coming in here, right? So all I'm saying is just like, I would say go for it and be open to, sharing this energy with this new person. But also just be mindful that your shared experiences don't become entangled so far deep that if it doesn't work out, it's difficult, right? It might be a difficult breakup. So I mean, you're 20, this might not be your person forever, but this person came into your life and is going to stay there like for a long time. Now, I don't know if it's a committed relationship with this Gemini lovers energy here with the two of cups, definitely in the present sense is definitely a partnership coming in. So I do see a relationship here for you with this new person. And it's very romantic. Like it's just very passionate. You have that shared understanding. It's very supportive and honest and open communication. But again, that idea of what you dealt with before, with the scheming and the cheating and all that, this person's going to get you and understand what you're going through. So don't be afraid of the unknown with that 2 wands in reverse. The universe is telling you to, don't cancel your plans or take a risk. Because if you do, and you don't take a risk, you might sort of be left in place kind of feeling, right? Like just kind of, yeah. So I feel like this working on your self-discipline is another, message to you. We have the page of Pentacles for the overall reading, which is a message coming in about money. So this talks about being goal oriented and ambitious. Okay. But this is also about loyalty and being faithful. So that's your challenge. That's your fear. That's your energy overall for the reading is working through that. Right. And then of course, manifesting, a trustworthy person. I think that's who this is for you. Okay. This is also about skill development and opportunity. So not just in the relationship sense, but also in your life. I feel like there might be a new message of a new job coming in or a job change or some type of school courses you might be taking or some shift, something that will bring maybe a message of finance into you that you've been waiting for. I'm not sure if that makes sense to you, but the 3 cards to clarify, you've got the 3 of Cups, which is a celebration card, parties, having fun, getting together with friends, social events, right? Having new friendships, things like that. And then the 9 of Pentacles is talking about like being, dependent, sort of grounded in your finances, being very self-sufficient and independent. Okay, so you're going to work towards that. And then you're rewarded for your efforts, right? The 9 of Pentacles there. Because 9 of Pentacles is about like a peaceful card, like being not worried and stressed out all the time about money. So I like that coming in for you there. That's some Venus energy. So this person might be good for you. Mercury and Cancer. Yeah. Yeah, there's also some Taurus there. We have the Empress coming in too. So this is 5 altogether, 393. So that's about change. Sorry, it's number 6. I can't count. So yeah, and so number six, which acceptance of change and new beginnings. I believe. Anyway. Yeah, so the Empress, divine feminine coming in, fertility for would-be parents, abundance in creativity and nurturing. So the Empress is basically somebody who is very clear on who they are. They're very strong in their belief systems. That's your Aquarius coming in. I feel like this is also a little bit of you. I feel here, okay, I'm hearing like I'm a little bit of you, you're a little bit of me. Like, this might be a really good opportunity. I feel like you should go for it. I do. And if there is conflicts coming in with this new thing, just ride the wave. Because you know what? We learn from people and we learn from experiences. I think this is a good one. I like this for you. Yeah, I like this for you. You both have an understanding of what loyalty is and faithfulness. And, but generally Aquarius is, they can be tricky. It all depends on where they are in life and if they've been really scathed, right? With the expression, it's nothing worse than an Aquarian scorned, except for the Gemini or the Scorpio. So anyway, I hope that's helpful for you. Again, I cut the middle of the deck and the Lovers came up again. I just shoved it in there. I didn't even know. And then we have the Moon in reverse. So gaining clarity, releasing fear, finding the truth in love, partnership, and harmony. soulmate card. I like this for you. I do. Okay. So I'm going to tie it off with an angel card. Some spirit of the season. And check in with, wow, that would be totally amazing. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mama. I really appreciate you. Keep growing that massive heart of yours. Have a wonderful weekend and Christmas. Oh, thank you so much, Aurora. Thank you so much. Let me just pull your last card for you. Woo. And thank you for subscribing. What's up, my girl? How are you, girl? Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to you. It's okay, you're late. Listen, I ran late too. It's not a big deal. I've got to go grocery store shopping. I can't talk today. Anyways, your card, Aurora, to tie off your reading is the manifestation power card. So again, I did mention manifestation, right? Like you have the ability to create and bring things in. Things just, you're magnetic. Like things just happen. Like they mean to happen. They're supposed to happen in the direction that they happen for you. And this is about using your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. So this angel is just about like bringing in faith-based prophecy for yourself, right? A basic need. The universe has heard you. You've cried out, and they're bringing your soulmate in. So I like this. This is a really awesome reading. I'm reading these cards, and I'm just sitting here like laughing to myself because I'm like, wow, this is spicy. This is hot. This is this is all the things, right? It's also challenging and a roller coaster, and that's how you learn from life, right? You just have to try these things out and see where they go. But take a chance. I like it for you. All right, and thanks again for joining, Roy, and welcome to the Fox fam. Oh, before you go, just because you're a newbie, we're going to do a spirit animal for you and see what animal comes up. So don't just leave yet. Italy. Wow. Italiano. I love Italy. I was there when I was super young, and I just remember how glorious and big it all was. Just the history was amazing. I'd love to go as an adult. Aw. All right. You got the beaver. Oh, you're also a beaver. Crazy Mama has your beaver family. Work. See? Work. You're a hard worker. I would even say that you like the number 27. That's the number 9. Yeah. You definitely workaholic. I think if you haven't already became one, you will be. That's your nature. So it's interesting that the beaver came up for you. And is our Canadian counterpart, by the way, the beaver. And the goose for some odd reason. The loon. But yeah, that's your reading. So thank you, Aurora, for joining today, becoming a member of the Fox fam. And okay, so that brings us to Rena. So if Rena's in the house, let me just check in with chat. Oh, thank you. You have a wonderful Christmas too. Merry Christmas to you and all of yours, and be blessed and keep love and light in your heart, and hold and carry as much as you possibly can into the new year and spread it. Spread it out for sure. Just pay it forward. So I'm glad to have helped you today and give you some insight. Oh, but I'm a bit of a workaholic. I study architecture. Aw. She says, thank you so freaking much, for real. I'm so grateful for everything you did for me. Oh, you're welcome. So welcome, honey. OMG. Awesome. I can hear you while driving. Funksy, you're so sweet. Maybe someday I'll get a real reading too. Please and thank you, Foxy. Oh, yes, Tess. I know. Oh my gosh. You're on my list. You're next, actually, after Rena. And then I'm going to do a deep dive personal with you as well, because you got cut off in your last one, Tess. So you're next. And then I'm going to go, I think, grocery shopping. And then I'm going to do a part 2 in the early evening. But I got to check to see if Allie or MJ or Criminality or any of those girls are going live, because I want to kind of make sure I don't, overlap that. But yeah, Merry Christmas, Punksy. Merry Christmas, Aurora. Good luck in the new year. Have fun with that new relationship of yours. It's going to be great. So ride that wave, my girl. Life is all about riding the waves as they come. Take chances, or, you can't live if you don't take chances and you don't try things, right? So yeah. Oh, Tess, I know, girl. I know you do. I feel like all the people in this chat. Oh, St. James, absolutely. I'll do a reading for you. Listen, let me ask you something, St. James. Those of you in the chat, so what time, St. James, are you in the same time zone? I just wonder, are you 2 hours behind me or are you ahead? 7:30, Amanda? Okay. So that's Eastern time. So that's probably 8:30, 9:30 my time. So I got plenty of time. So I can just maybe go out, like I'll leave here about maybe 5 or something. And then do my quick shopping, grab some to eat because I'm starving, come back, and then maybe I'll pick up where I left off. I can't guarantee a time right now because I just don't know. I definitely won't be having these on. So you guys are lucky you got the Christmas fox. UK, he's my son. That's what I thought, Yvonne. I was like, I think he's Yvonne's son, but I'm not 100%. I couldn't remember. He looks so grown up since I started the chat. Is Rena next? Yes, she is, Amanda. So I know. Aurora says you should totally come back. Oh yeah, later today. Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely going to because I didn't get to do you guys last weekend and the whole storm thing had me twisted up. So I can't be poor. Oh, Tessa's getting her reading today. Don't you worry. It's today. For sure. I just remember, did you join the Discord, Tess? Because that's where we can do our readings going forward. I was thinking about that the other day. Like there's private, you can create like a private room and nobody can, like, I don't think you're right. Just add people and kick them and that way nobody can come in. I was thinking about the other day because I was like, well, if you do a room, the other people can come in and like, listen, I don't want that. So it could be like a private room, like invite only. I'll get B Crumbs to set it up. And then once your reading is done, I kick the person out. And then if they come back again, I invite you again. That type of thing I think I might try. Or if there's another way, B Crumbs might be able to find out. But yeah, going forward. Because then the one B Crumbs made, yeah. And that way going forward, when I'm doing private readings, I can just use that. And then of course the people that don't want to join Discord, maybe we can work something out in just a private link to StreamYard. I don't know where B Crumbs is. I was watching for her on the chat. Excuse me. She's probably doing all kinds of important things. She's a worker bunny, she is. Okay, so I'm going to read Rena's reading here. You're next, my girl. Oh, God. Just a second. I got to turn that light. Hang on. It's reading my eyes. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay. Whew. I tell you, it's so hard when I'm a creature of routine. And I'm saying this because I think, Rena, you need to hear it. I just like structure is my jam. I remember when I was younger, it was all about being chaos and, having things everywhere and adapting and improvising and just the spontaneity of life. And now I enjoy my structure and routine. And when that gets knocked out of course, I'm just like trying to catch up with myself. Like I like going to bed at a certain time, getting up at a certain time. And you know what I mean? And this traveling and seeing people and friends and family, it's a lot. It's really emotionally draining. Oh, that's so sweet, Amanda Meatfoot. Oh, that's lovely, Rena. I like that for you. That's so great. It's amazing to spread the love that way and be so supportive. You're a good mom. Okay, so starting off, we have the Ace of Wands in the reversed. In the reverse. Again, you guys, I apologize if I'm mumbling. I noticed last couple of weeks I've been mumbling a lot, and I just hate it. But I'm going through some changes, and it's just like, ugh, can't get my words out. So, okay. So, Ace of Wands in the reverse, the Hierophant, the Nine of Swords. You're coming out of an energy of feeling like really rebellious against your personal beliefs, taking new approaches to things with that Hierophant in the reverse, like not following, like being a leader, right? In the way that you think. You're basically a very, very strong free thinker. But I think that your anxiety and your fear you've been working through that's left you hopeless is this fact of like a lack of energy. And I feel like the direction that your life has taken has left you feeling a type of way, clearly. Now, I do know that you have a lot of creativity in you and you have a lot of fire, Rena. And I do think that the postponement of your life will start again in the next couple of weeks. I think that you've been working really hard on letting go of the overwhelming feeling of that breaking point, right? Of feeling broken. And I know that you still are working through the nightmares and the anxiety and the depression, but I will tell you this much. I think that you have really pushed through. And I think 2024 is going to be a really good year for you. Okay. You have the number 12 here, which is the number 3, which is everything happens in 3. So it's about synchronicity. And I think in 2024, you're going to see more synchronicity around you and you're going to follow it. Right. It's all about the crown chakra, Gemini energy, right? Throat chakra. Hierophant is Taurus. So it's about Taurus energy. That's a major arcana here in your past energy. So that's really strong. You know, you're really strong in your personal beliefs here. So we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Okay. And we have the Judgment in the reverse and the Magician in the reverse. So currently your energy is a little bit wah, wah. I feel like you're going through a stage where you've been codependent on feeling a type of way, which has left you feeling, I don't know, this guilt or inner critic that you have to look at and face with the Judgment in reverse. This is again mental energy, Libra energy, getting balanced, finding a reflection, an inner calling, right? You're right now working on the inability to face facts, okay? Being indecisive. And I know you feel weak about this, and it's unnecessary drama that's being created around you right now, okay? There is a crafty deception you're working through. And I feel like you have a wasted talent. Don't be manipulated by your feelings and by the people around you is what I'm hearing right now. Okay, Rita? You have to face the facts and you have to make a decision. Okay, you have to decide to stop feeling a certain type of way. And I'm only saying this with all the love that I have in my heart for you. Okay, because I know that you've gone through a whole bunch of pain, and I feel like if Zach was here today, he would say to you, Mom, I really need you to focus on getting your heart right, getting your mind right, and really working towards all the things that you've put. Don't postpone anymore. Continue with that YouTube channel because you're doing wonderful things with it. Continue with moving forward, and you're. I believe you're starting to make yourself. I feel like you've left that feeling of I want to be left alone. I want to be isolated in my own sadness. I feel like you've left that behind, and now you're focused on like how can I help others. I love that about you because that's who you are, right? But you're still working through a lot of guilt you have as a mother, and I feel like a lot of us feel that way as well when we have you know to look at things and hold them and give them space and then unpack them when we unpack them, and it leaves us feeling all kinds of ways, right? So I feel like you're working through all of that right now, but it's unnecessary. It's like you're creating this unnecessary a blanket of all this sadness when you could be celebrating all of the things. And I feel like you're coming out of that into that celebration. So I love that for you. Um, but it's also a consistent energy of really trying to get yourself balanced with your mind and your heart and getting back into that resourceful creative path, right? Working on your desires, manifesting the things for you. Okay. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. Don't feel weak because you're strong, right? Don't feel shallow because you're not. You're deep, right? Don't feel like you're you know wasted talent because you're not. These are all things we tell ourselves when we're criticizing ourselves for the things that we've done in our life, right? Or the lack of things we've done in our life. And I feel like you're going through that. I feel like you're really going through the motions. If the feelings, the wave, you're on the wave, you're riding that wave. And I feel like it's going to come out for the better because you've dealt with a lot of things this year. And you had a breaking point. You felt what you felt and you made a choice, okay, with this Queen of Cups in the reverse. But again, the Queen of Cups is about compassion and kindness, right? But what I'm hearing is you need to be that way for you as well, Rena, okay? And really, really work on that self-love instead of that self-hate that we all get trapped in when we're in this cycle of trying to figure our life out and make it make sense, right? Because sometimes shit don't still make sense. Like, if I had turned left when I should have turned right philosophy, like throw that out the window. The universe is telling me to tell you, like, I'm not asking you to move on from anything, but what the universe is asking you to do is to just really sit with yourself and stop being so hard on yourself. Okay. You have the Wheel of Fortune coming in for you. Okay. And I feel like you feel misfortunate, which of course you would with that Wheel of Fortune in reverse, right? Of course you would. It's the number 10. It's about completion. I feel like it's not completed for you. This is not the end of your cycle. I feel like you're taking a lot into the new year with you, but it's also bringing you new opportunities with the Ace of Swords, right? You're going to get clarity with whatever you're working through right now. And it's not just about the loss of Zach. It's other things, right? It's other things. It's your self-worth. It's your new look at life, right? It's the zest for life that you want to have come through for you again. And I feel like it's going to, okay? Even though you've worked through all this conflict and all these setbacks and all this unwelcome change in your life, and you feel so misfortunate, as anyone would in your situation, I feel like this Ace of Swords is telling me, like, hey, you're going to be on the top of your game this year, going into the new year with all kinds of Gemini, Aquarius, intellectual, conversation. This ability to speak on things that you couldn't speak on before, right? And I know that you're somebody that you just need to take care of you for a change. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing, Mom, take care of you. I'm sick of this shit. Get your shit right. You have so much potential to do so many things for yourself and for other people. We want you to get back to that rebellious, zest for life, passionate nature, that who you are, and continue on being that Queen of Swords with that beautiful, loving, compassionate energy. But you got to stop sometimes and take time out for you and put yourself back on the list, Rena. You have to give yourself that bubble bath and that glass of wine, or that whatever that is for you. Okay. Whether it's to go out and buy yourself a nice shirt to feel good, or get your nails or hair done, or put yourself first in a situation that maybe you should give all your energy to something when you should be giving it to your own soul and your own heart and your own mind and your own healing. And so I hear like this push on your shoulders, say, hey mom, just take one step, just take one step. That's all I'm asking, right? Into a different direction, because there's new opportunities coming in for you. There's a big abundance of opportunity coming in. This Ace of Swords energy. Okay. This is about you're just getting your justice, right? Feeling that breakthrough of like, oh, I've had an aha moment, and now I can breathe a little bit clearer. I can see a little bit clearer. I can feel a little bit clearer, right? It's not going to take it all away, but it will take some of it away so that you can walk into the new year with a sense of like, hey, I'm worth it. I deserve this, because Zach's telling me to. The universe is telling me to. All my loved ones are telling me to. I know I should do it, but I don't. So I think there's just a little push on the shoulder to remind you of how wonderful you are. Because that's what the universe is saying. You're a wonderful spirit. You're a beautiful person. You just got to get your zest for life back and get your passion back and creativity, and just keep doing what you're doing to help others, because that's who you are, right? But at the same time, it's like you're living in this kind of, I don't want to say illusion or deception, because that's not the word. It's almost like a veil. It's like you can see through things that others can't see, but at the same time, it kind of blinds you too. Okay. So I really want you to focus on that crown chakra and your throat chakra going into the new year. Let's see what else is coming up for you here. Yeah. This is about lack of quality, okay, in your life. We want you to build your skill set, get motivated, get ambitious, get focused, right? Your activity, you're being told that your activity is being misdirected. I feel 2024 is going to be a year where you just kind of like really go for it, Rena. I feel like you're going to begin something with, if you have the focus to do it and you're capable to do it, I think you might turn this around and make some type of, you could, I almost want to say like, it's almost like a support system, or like a, how do I put this? Like you're going to get the reputation of being somebody that's, always there, always wanting to help, always, because that's who you are. It's what it is. But also, you have to get happy. I'm hearing get happy. I know it's hard, but you can master this, right? You can get through it. And you've gotten through a lot. But there's some things going on internally with yourself that you're in conflict with. What's on the bottom of the deck? Yeah, we have the Hermit in reverse. You're coming out of this. I feel like you're going to break through the new year with this new sense of self, new sense of identity, this acceptance of things and progression of your life, taking those one step situations, right? It's about, getting past the overall energy is loneliness. You're lonely. I get that. Everybody understands how isolating it can be to lose a child, right? But I also see you overcoming overcoming that paralyzing fear, that being so antisocially restrictive with yourself, because you're there for others, but you're not kind of like on the map, so to speak. You're just kind of stuck. I'm surprised the Hangman didn't come up in here. Let's see the clarifiers. I knew it. 3 of them. I knew it. So the Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings. You got the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, all you have to do is use your resources. This is a career opportunity. I feel like you're going to turn something you're working on into a career. Helping other moms, helping other women, helping people who have lost somebody to the way that you lost Zach. This is about getting stable and secure. I see a lot of prosperity for you in the new year here. I've got working through your heartbreak. You're not going to avoid the conflict. You're just going to work through it. Don't be resistant to spiritual influences either. I'm hearing there's something coming in where you're going to have a spiritual awakening of some kind. I don't know what that means for you, but I do see something coming in here about that. Okay. And again, don't let these, how do I put this? I'm hearing like, don't let the loss of direction in your life restrict you from being who you're supposed to be. Okay? This is about dealing with self-doubt and regret. You have to let that live where it is, and that's the past. Okay? You can't let yourself get overwhelmed anymore, because you deserve it. You deserve to be the center of your life. You deserve to be this, this opportunity to come in for you. Like, you deserve all the things, right? So I do feel that you're going to have, this lack of motivation is going to leave you. You're going to turn everything around. You're going to get your control back of your emotions and things. And you're going to have a really good opportunity coming in for you in the new year. I feel like you're going to make a really sound decision that works out for you. And you're going to have an aha moment. It's going to be a breakthrough like nothing you've ever experienced right now. And I really like this for you. I love this for you for the new year. Let's see what's in the middle of the deck. Yes, overcoming addiction, emancipation. This is about you cutting the chain to the past, like leaving it where it is, where it's supposed to be, right? This is about freedom. This is about detachment. This is about releasing. Release. Okay, this is what universe is telling you to release with the devil in reverse. Okay, Capricorn energy here. All right, and that is the overall energy too, because what I'm hearing and seeing is this like abundance, this love, this creativity, this passion, all the things that you have, all the things that people see you as, but I feel like it's coming in for you now. All the things that you've given to people in the universe, it's coming back around. So I really love this for you. I see new happy employment. I see new ideas coming in for you, a lot of communication, right? Really a lot of opportunity here. And I know you kind of feel unlucky, and you might kind of have this unwelcomed feeling of the change that's coming in, but it's going to be a good change, I'm hearing. So you need to continue riding that wave, Rena. I really love this reading for you. It's beautiful. I know that, Zach's always with you. He wants you to feel secure in yourself and let go of the codependency, okay? That addiction that you had, that no one wants to let go of anything. And no one's telling you to. This is not about you letting go. This is about letting go of your, how do I put this? It's like he's standing there with big scissors saying, cut the cord, it's time. You have to move on and live your life, right? But you can still live your life, because guess what? Time is a constraint. Okay, our timelines are circular, they're not linear, right? That understanding that the presence of present, being in the moment for you, okay, is also being in the moment of the past and the future at the exact same time. That's what being present is. And then you can see the signs and you can follow them. And I feel like that's where you are in your life right now. You're really starting to come into yourself. You're really starting to feel it. You're understanding what's coming. It's like this intuition that's building in you. It's like this beautiful, I feel like this abundance of growth. And I love that for you, Rena. I think it's beautiful. I think this is probably the best reading I've had for you yet. And it just means that you've done so much work, and I'm so proud of you. And I love you, and everybody loves you because you're amazing. Hey, butterfly kisses. Strum the guitar lightly so she sees it's not scary. Yes, that's lovely. I love that. Okay, so maybe that's for something else. But anyway, that's supposed to have been said at that moment. So we're going to keep it. Strum the guitar lightly so she sees it's not scary. Yes, it's not scary. And eventually you're going to hit those chords and play that song like nobody's business. Okay? Hey, Brandy, good to see you. So I love that for you, Rena. Woohoo! It's going to be a great year for you. Okay, so let's see. Check. Let's catch up with chat before I tie your reading up. Excuse me. You're welcome, Rena. Honestly, that is probably the best reading I've had yet. And I just feel like you need to work through that weakness. It's going to be fine. Oh, yes, your 3 kids. And you know what? You are such a wonderful mom. You need to hear that more. You're a wonderful mother. You really are. You know, um, those kids love you. They know how strong you are. They understand. Believe it or not, I don't care how old they are. They really get it. And they're going through it too, right? So I feel like it's time for you to step out of your comfort zone and take a chance at something new, right? I love that. I love that for you. Okay, let's see what the angel cards say. And your son would totally say that? Okay, awesome. Yep. I felt him here today. I really do. I feel him here today. He's smiling. It's almost like he's smiling super bright and wide, full of life. Like, finally, this is what I've been wanting to say to her. That's the energy I'm feeling. I didn't hear the words clearly, but you know. I'll send you a DM soon. Christmas is getting to me. I know, butterfly kisses. Oh, I know, honey. It's a hard time for everybody. Oh, Amanda, so true. Oh my gosh, I can't. Exactly. Yep, she's a good mom. And I don't think you hear that enough, but you are. Thank you. Yes. 3. Does the answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship? Maybe somebody's coming in for you, Rena. I mean, I don't know your situation, but I think somebody is going to come into your life that's going to mirror what you're going through. If that makes sense. You have vacuum away fear, and if you get nervous, focus on service. Twin flame energy. So being mirrored, right? It says, call upon the archangels Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energy from you, your surroundings, the situation that everyone involved. It says, put your entire intention on answering the question, how can I make the world a better place? And the law of attraction will automatically take care of your needs. See, that's exactly what I'm feeling for you. It's like your time is coming. It's weird, like gift coming in from the universe for you. I see change of job too. I don't know what that's about, but if you're thinking about it. So Raphael's right there, flipped over. We'll take him too. The healing angel is with you, supporting your healing work. Oh, and that's what you do, Rena. You help heal people through your loss, through your connection to spirit and the universe. You are a healer. You are divine. I feel like you have a divinity in you. You have a natural healing ability for people. And I feel like you have to continue your work. It's so big. It's bigger than you know. Let's just say that. It's bigger than you anticipated. This is what you're doing for others. Something's going to come from that. And I don't know what it is yet, but it's something. I feel like it might become a real job for you at some point. So I'm not sure. Yes, that could definitely be spreading awareness through Zach's story. Exactly. Yeah, helping other people go. Yeah, exactly. So anyway, I love this for you. So vacuum away fear with Raphael and Archangel Michael, of course, because he always shows up when we need him. Okay. And then Raphael with the healing energy. So you got the warrior and the healer. That's who you are. The warrior healer. That's who you are. Okay. And then you just got to if you get nervous, focus on service. I love that. That's as good as the one is send love up. I like that. If you get nervous, focus on service. I have to remember that. But yeah, this is about finding the light. See, she's just lighting the way. You're going to light the way. Okay. I do feel that for you. This year's all about something else happening here. And it's a spiritual based relationship that's coming in for you. I don't know who that is. It could be somebody at your church or somebody you connected to, or a friend that's coming into your life that maybe gives new perspective, or somebody at your job. But I do see this for you. Listen, if I wasn't super old, I'd probably go back to school. I mean, I still could, but I don't know if I have the energy at this point. But if that's something you're thinking about, like being, I really think that might be your destiny. I don't know, but I still think you're helping others through your YouTube channel. If you have a Facebook page, probably through there as well. Um, even setting up a community, like maybe a Discord community for people that can go who have suffered the loss and are grieving, that type of thing. It's like a mirrored energy here, I'm hearing, So somebody might approach you in the new year and say, hey, like let's collaborate on something here. Let's do something together, And that's what I got for you. So that's your reading, Rena. I hope that helped. Okay, get you through the next couple of weeks into the new year. I really love that for you. And I got chills too, Kathy Ford. Chills. Oh, 1,000,000% healing. Yes, Tess. Absolutely. Yes. So I think that's amazing. I think you have a great new year coming up. It's not going to be easy. You're going to always have bumps, obviously. Yeah, what's the YouTube channel, right? Like, that's the thing. It's like the warrior healer, the healing warrior. Oh, that could be your YouTube channel name, the healing warrior. And then you could even do like, I don't know, a Facebook page and just start from there and see what happens. Because I think you're an inspiration. You'd be, to so many of us you are. And I think you'd be an inspiration, if you're not already, to a lot of others out there that could really relate to your story. Just throwing it out there. So anyway, I love you, Rena girl, and keep doing what you're doing. You're amazing. You're an amazing person. You're an amazing mom. You're an amazing woman. You're an inspiration. You're a healing warrior. So, okay, so that's your reading. I love you, darling, and have a Merry Christmas and all the best in the new year. It's going to be a great year for you. All right, so let's see. Who's next did we say? Tess, my girl. We'll do Tess, and then we're going to close it off. Oh, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Rena, stop crying. Come back and chat. I'm just kidding. I know you're not crying. Everybody says to me, I'm crying. Okay. Baby Fox is gonna get up and kill me that I haven't gone this. And I think I'm gonna go. I want him to come with me because that way he can just pick out what he wants. So yay for Rena. Yay for Chris. Yay for Cutie Pie. All good things coming in for all good people, right? And good for Aurora. Everybody's getting their good year vibes in. Heading into the new year, because we do attract what we are, right? So let's just bring all that positive energy, and also for yourself, Rena. So that's good. Okay. Tess, my girl, Tess. There's something about forbidden knowledge. There's something being held back from you, Tess. I don't know from who. I'm hearing a father figure, somebody authoritative, like an Aries, that Emperor energy. Somebody is like somebody's holding something from you, some type of information. I don't know what this is coming through for. I don't know what. I don't know what this is. I'm seeing the number 4. And the number 78, which is 15, which is 6. So 46, that's the number 10. That's about completion. I like that for you. That's a good number. So that's your number going into the new year. That's the World card. That's the Wheel of Fortune. Or yeah, good luck coming in. But I don't know what that's about, Tassie, my girl. Hey, how are you, Jaden? Nice to see you. It's been a while. How are you? How are you? Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful. I could go all the way up. But yeah. Welcome in, welcome in. Merry Christmas, everyone. Yeah, Tess, isn't that weird? That just came to me, and it's 401. Oh my God. 401. It was 400 when I wrote this number 10. How weird is that? Okay, that's something. I don't have chills, but it's something. No goosies, but it is something. But there is a male figure in your circle. What the fuck is this about? I don't know. Something about your father? Or your father has something he's going to tell you, or you're going to learn something about something. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? But it's I keep hearing it's a secret, it's a secret, it's a secret. But it's not like a devastating thing like you're adopted or anything like that, but it's something like, I should have said this thing. I should have said this. I'm telling you now. I don't know. I'm just getting this. Oh, I got chills. That's it. That's exactly it. There's a confession coming out. Oh my God, it's all over my body. About how wonderful you are. There's something he's good. There's some, I don't know if this is, I don't know if he's passed over, or if he's if he's in well, I mean, I think he's alive, but I mean, somebody also on the other side could be pushing me towards this, because I'm also feeling the male energy on the other side coming through for you as well. Maybe because Arena's reading was right behind you. Rose could be Zach, but I know you guys are connected, so it's kind of like, but yeah, it's like this energy, like this he's very closed in, and I think there's something going to be said to you in the new year, maybe over Christmas even. I don't know what it is, but it's something awesome. Anyway, I'm so excited about that. Okay, I'm just gonna so listen, what I'm gonna say, oh my God, she so is. Ugh, she is beautiful inside and out. So are you. Everybody's that way. I love it. Yeah, I feel that. I do. It's very secret and private. Okay, yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting. Ooh, look, I got goosey. So somebody did step forward for that. And again, it could have been Zach. I don't know, because I felt him here with Rena. So, but I don't know. But anyways, there's definitely something that, and I don't know if this is like some kind of a secret. It's a secret, but it's not a secret. Like, I don't know. It's something interesting coming your way. Something surprising. Let's put it that way. He's alive, but I know when the person on their side is. Yeah, I'm having a grandfather vibe. I'm hearing a grandfather vibe. Might he be a male? It's probably him. Yeah. Well, so oftentimes, I mean, I don't know. They say like people on the other side take, shape of whatever point in their life that they enjoyed the most, and especially if they've had a different timeline, right? Or you're connecting to that person's energy on a different timeline as well. I figured your father was alive. This is like a grandfather energy. I don't feel little boy energy, but it could be. I did not feel I didn't feel a child vibe at all. I felt like a grandfather vibe, like a very strong, like, you need to tell her this right now. She needs to know. I don't know why, but it's like forbidden knowledge. There's this like ancient aliens and that type of forbidden knowledge. Like, it's like this deep, interesting gift of something about your father that he will share with you that will be like really uplifting, I'm hearing. Yeah, I mean, it's a grandfather vibe. I honestly, I do. I feel a grandfather vibe. It could be on his side, your father's side. So, yeah, I don't feel female energy at all. It's definitely on your father's side. Yeah, I get chills. Look, I got goosebumps all over. Oh my gosh. Oh, Well, they're all truth bombs, but still. Yeah, that's it. So I don't know. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say, girl. Maybe it'll be more clearer in there. Okay. All right, just 1 second. I'm pulling my hermit cards for you. Something is gonna. I'm hearing something. I want to. Is a message gonna come through from these cards? Something more. I know, I'm getting chills. Oh God, look at the hairs on the standing right up. Oof. He was a very jealous person. I think so. Yes. The hell? I never imagined so much perfection. These are all flipped everywhere. That's why I'm just like, I don't even know. I feel like it's past me now. I don't think the next card, I don't know. I lie awake thinking about your future. So there's something coming through about your father being sort of like a really protective of you and worries about you and a perfectionist. Something about the number 4. Again, see, look at that. 4 came out. I wrote it down. 49. The number 49. Yes. Okay. And then this person was very jealous in nature, whoever that this person was. But he also understands that he passed down something to the father that the father carries with him. And he was wrong. That he was wrong to do that. So maybe some sort of trauma he passed down, or his nature. Okay, thank you. I'm hearing that now. It's not the time. Okay, so that's done. Okay, I don't know why that came through, girl, but that's what happened. Oof. And 9 4 is 13, which is the number 4. So something about that number in this reading. Hang on a second. So the number 4 is spiritual guidance, significance, and interpretation. It's the sign of love, support, and finding your inner strength. It's also the number that reminds you your angels are working to help you guide your way. So oftentimes when we see 444, it's like our angels and universe and God energy is like with us, right, to help support and protect us. But it's also an emotional, physical, and mental thing. It just brings stability. Number 4 is about stability, being stable. It's a sign from your spirit guides that, what does it say? that we can mentally and spiritually afford to take that leap. So, is there something that you've been wondering about, Tess? A leap of faith? They're supporting you right now. So they'll pick you up when you fall, is what this thing says. And the energy surrounding the number 4 can be about bringing in more stability to the 4 corners of your being: the physical, the emotional, the spiritual, and the mental. When we're pouring effort into each of those aspects of our lives, we can stand tall and strong and take the risks we need to take in order to reach our ultimate goals. Number 4 is about welcoming positive change into our lives and being open and reflective to all the positive energy, even if it's negative at the time. It comes into our world. The number 4 is also linked to cycles found within our world. The 4 seasons, the 4 phases of life. It's a number of patterns and purpose, shifts and changes, and has deep meaning. The guardian angels send you the number 4. It's linked to safety and stability and can show up in during times when you may find yourself struggling with balance or mental well-being. It can propel you forward on your path, overcoming problems, building balance, sense of safety. And its significance is that it says the angel number 4 is also very different. It shows up with guidance from angels across all different avenues of your life. It can be rolling into your world with messages around spiritual enlightenment, your creative projects, your twin flame connection, your love life, your career goals, and with directions for your personal life. So it can be relevant, so that you can be relevant and ready to guide. So that it's about relevance and being ready to guide yourself in your life journey. So when it comes to career and finance, it shows up as a reminder that you may be in the time to double down on your career path and dedicate yourself to hard work. The biblical meaning is that its context can point towards our physical reality and how we can celebrate this and live happy life in the reality of it. It's God created the material world on the 4th day. So this is about the 3D world, right? It's a symbol of like the seasons, need for balance, like the 4 seasons. Let's see, what else does it say here? It's so interesting. Worry stones, gemstone bracelets, look for those things. It's about, if you see this number from an angel, it also can mean that you need to focus on putting good intentions out there, ensuring that you are looking after your spiritual and mental well-being. Also, that you are tuning inwards to seek your own wisdom when needed. As a number related to safety and stability, your guardian angels are always there for you, but they also want to remind you of the importance of showing up and being there as a tower of strength for yourself too. It's about unconditional love and the sweetest support. So if you see this number coming up from you for yourself in the next little while, it's a reminder. Like if you see 444 or whatever it is, it's 414 right now. It's about love, family, friends, community. Remember, it takes a village. If you are single, it can be a sign that someone is going to enter your life soon who will help you feel safe. Number 4 is also related to the twin flame. Although not everyone does, a twin flame refers to the other half of our soul, which is not always true belief. But our soul was split into 2 before birth, which some people may believe and some people may not, and that each half was placed in a different body. Now, I personally don't prescribe to that theory, but I do believe that fate brings us together with a person in our life that we're supposed to be with at some point. So that's interesting. So it's about mirroring, right? Mirroring yourself into the world, I think, is what that message is basically. And it's a law of attraction. Number 4, manifestation of dreams. I'm so interested to see how many 4s come up in your reading, and also if the magician card comes up, and if the 2 of cups cards and a lover's card comes up, because it could also be soulmate card. But anyway, it's about another thing it says here. It's about nurturing healthy relationships. For singles, it could be a sign that you are soon to find someone who will stand by you in all the best ways. And spiritually, it means helping each other to feel safe and supported and nurturing healthy relationships. Oh, that's so great. I love that. So there, that's what you have that. Oh, it is. It's 444. Oh my gosh. And it is your lucky number. That's amazing. Right. It irritates you. Yes, because you're just so authentically you, right? And you're just like, why don't you just say what you feel? Like, I get that. I love this for you. I'm ready for that kind of thing now too. I want it to be fully healed and love myself fully. I know, girl, I'm on the same path as you. I love this. Girl, let's get it. Okay, let's get your reading. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. See, I knew there was something before. I had an idea about it, but it was like, I want to go deeper because I feel like I need to today. For some reason, something was telling me to go deeper. That's amazing. That's your lucky number too. So cool. Okay. So I guess whoever came forward about your father is they're saying that they're here watching over you, that you have angels to protect you. Number 4 came in representing your number, right? To say that they're connected to you, and that your father is going to have a conversation with you soon. Some type of emotional opening of some kind, like some type of like I'm hearing heart to heart, if that makes sense. I don't think he's normally that kind of a person. So funny about the angel necklace. I just legit bought it on a whim because they were popular. Oh my. Well, it's working out in your favor. That's for sure. Okay, let's see who comes up for Tess. My darling. Whose reading got interrupted not once, but twice in the last time we did this when I had internet connection problems. Okay. Page of Swords. So, working on your confidence, being more communicative, curiosity. Yeah, Page of Swords is about a message, of new ideas coming in. Right beside it, Gemini energy, we have the Fool card, free spirit, adventurous. You're a very free spirit. Okay, that Fool card is about carefree energy, I feel like. And you're that kind of person that is fair, curious, always has new ideas, adventurous, right? I think your past energy, you had an abundance of something come through. You had a passion breakthrough. Something came through for you, some creative, interesting thing. You were fearless about it and you just went for it. And that's who you are. You just go for it, right? It's really encouraging. I want to be around that energy going into the new year. But yeah, that's what you've been working on, this Leo-based Cancerous, Gemini, Aquarius energy here. We have this carefree opportunity to step into new directions. I think you've been clearing the path for that coming into the new year. I really do. That's what I'm getting from that past energy read. Then in the present energy, we have the Hierophant and the Judgment card right side by side. So this is about conventional beliefs and a reflection of our inner calling. Okay, having an awakening of some kind. Knowledge sharing is the Hierophant. It's learning something and teaching. It's a teachable moment. It's an aha moment. It's about being taught. It's about seeing, you can see counsel, go to school. It's a person who knows information that's able to help guide and support you. Someone coming in with Taurus energy, because that's what the Hierophant means. And it's the second time we've had that today in our readings. But it's also about reflection of judgment. And I feel like that's kind of what you're working on right now, is this conventional religious calling. I don't know what that means to you. You might understand that. But I do hear that that's you're being, it's like I'm hearing, you're not one to conform, but I feel like you feel this, what's the word? Community. Okay. Community of spiritual wisdom that you really enjoy, and it's educational, and I think that's what it's going through right now. I feel like you're also working on forgiveness, which a lot of us are, and I feel like this is a time where you feel really uplifted with Libra energy. Yes, I do. I feel that for you. Okay, with that Judgment card here. Again, it's about having an awareness for something, right? And I feel like that's what you're working on, is becoming more self-aware, as we all are, and being in the moment and sharing our information and knowledge. And that's, you know what, that's a wonderful thing. But I do feel like you had a massive opportunity that came in for you, which is going to kind of, I think, grow into the new year. Also, the Judgment card is about being forgiven and forgiveness. Okay, so maybe sharing the knowledge spiritually of having an awareness of some type of inner calling for you. I don't know why, but I'm hearing like some gospel singers and being called back to the church or something odd like that. You know what I mean? Like conforming to some type of traditional belief system that maybe you walked away from at some point in your life, and you're like, hey, you know what? I want to go back and check it out and just see how things are and changed, and or like going back to school to something you used to be in. Or do you know what I mean? It's that like that like gathering community type of sense of energy, right? So interesting. It's like conforming. I don't say you're conforming, but it's like you're going to have to. I feel like you're going to have to, or choose to, step into something that might be a bit more challenging for you because you're a bit of a free thinker. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Yeah, definitely reflection here. And an awakening. Okay, what's the last card in the present energy, please? Tess McJolly. There we go. Yes, 6 of Wands. So you're scared that you're not going to be recognized for your hard work and that you're going to be disappointed, that you're going to be looked at as you haven't achieved the goal that you were tended to achieve. So it's not like a conceited energy or a vanity. Like, sometimes when you look at the 6 of Wands are with like feeling victorious or wanting to like pridefully, prance around our acclimates, for recognition. This is more like I'm not being recognized for my hard work. I think this might be work related, I'm hearing. So that might be something on the back of your mind right now, but I'm not worried about it too much. I don't think it's this huge fall from grace or anything like that, right? But I mean, it could be. You might feel that way for something. But anyway, whatever it is, you're working through it, and it's going to be fine. I don't see anything conflict here, so that's nice. But definitely something educational you're going through. And this could be related to your job, because you said earlier you got like a new job or something, but like at the same job. So that could be what's going on there. That if you don't conform, you won't be recognized. That's maybe another storyline I'm hearing too for you. So you have like kind of like not an obsession, but it's like it's playing in the back of your mind for some strange reason. You're judging yourself on it. That's what it is. It's fiery. Mind, throat, and heart. Yeah. So I see what's coming in for you into the new year as an abundance of more wealth coming in. If you made an investment in something, that's going to pay off. You're going to keep your discipline, obviously, because that's who you are. You're very sensible and reliable as a person in nature. But there's a part of you that's going to self-doubt your situation, and you might already be going through this, that you missed an opportunity, and you're going to get maybe a little unfocused, right? But don't be abused by anybody. Don't take anyone's shit, right? Don't be arrogant or rude, because that's not who you are anyway. But it's just a reminder of like this energy might be coming towards you, right? That might fuck with your heart chakra a little bit at work. Okay. I also hear home life as well. But it's not something that I feel is like a massive direction change for you. It's just something that you're like, well, fuck, I should have done that thing.
instead of the other thing. And then it's going to like kind of confuse you a little bit and maybe make you think like, oh, should I missed out on something here if I had been paying attention? But it's not life or it's not like a life breaking moment. You know, it's not like a big crossroads. It's just some little tiny twink that you're going to think, oh, what could have been, but it's not going to bother you a whole lot. Does that make sense? Kind of like, okay, well, meh, let's just move on. Like, I'm okay with that. I don't know. Kind of fucking sucks, but whatever. That's the energy I'm hearing. Hi, Pointer Lover. Welcome in. That makes sense. I'm taking care of my parents. It's not really a honorable job for most people. I'm not used. Oh, yes, it is. I'm not using my education or anything. That bothers me. So yes. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. But of course it's honorable. Oh, girl, there's something you're good. Okay. Yeah, I hear that. From that comment, I'm also with the Six of Cups in reverse. It talks about the lack of being able to be playful and feeling independent. I feel like there might be a bit of stuck energy there with having to be so, you know, let's say like taking care of people and, the maturity of it. It's like you miss being, it's like you're bored, but it's not boredom. Does that make sense? It's like I just want to go and do these things and I can't because I have to do this because I love my parents and I'm dedicated to helping them and it's my life right now and I have to accept that for now because that's what it is. And you know what? Those other things will come later. That's the energy I'm feeling for you. But don't self-doubt yourself because I feel like, there's something good coming in here for you beautifully. I feel like there's going to be this nostalgic feeling come in and you might even get stuck there for a little while and that might make you jolt into a different perspective. Okay, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, and again, I'm being told to remind you of being encouraged, okay, that there is progress happening here. It's creative and vital, and I feel like this energy is coming back to you from the universe. You are being recognized, so don't worry about that. We have the King of Swords and the Page of Cups. I felt like I just needed a clarifier. So, okay, so the overall, I feel like for this piece of the reading with being stuck in the past energy is about emotional vulnerability, right? Broken dreams. I feel like you might feel a little envious of others coming into the new year just because you're kind of like really dedicated to what you're doing, which is honorable, by the way. And I admire that. And I think it's amazing. And you should give yourself a tap on the shoulder because it's really, really important work that you're doing and it's supportive. So I think that's beautiful. And I love you for that. You're a beautiful person. But at the same time, you also know that it's not necessarily broken. Like you still have quite a bit of time to do what you want to do. And that I feel is coming in the new year. I feel like you might have a little bit of mental clarity coming in with this King of Swords energy here. So again, it's about honesty and truth. And that's who you are as a person. You're very authoritative and authentic with taking care of your parents and with living your life in general. So I feel like, again, your moral standards, you just have this beautiful, upright justice type of energy. With the King of Swords here, right? You're very, very centered and grounded. You have your sword in case you need to fight or battle. You got your feet on the ground, so you're grounded. You've got the air energy around you, so you're intellectually open-minded. It's just a beautiful card. So this is like your energy coming in to say, hey, that emotional conversation that didn't come through will come through. And maybe that's with your dad. With that forbidden knowledge thing, who knows? But let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, romance, graceful innovations, following your heart and dreams. So yeah, again, there's this broken dream, following your dream, wondering if you're missing out on your life, right? It's obviously anybody would in that situation, but you did, okay, Tower in reverse. This is about, you definitely avoided something here. I think by moving in and helping out with your parents, there was something here that transformed your life and saved you from something else, some type of tower moment that you avoided by doing this. By following your heart, you avoided a tower moment. And then also, you being so defensive and strong-willed here with the Seven of Wands makes you persistent. And you're always going to fight for what you think is right. So that is the clarifier for the mental clarity coming in about this emotional vulnerability of conversation that has to be had. Okay. And then we have the Emperor here, and I picked it up in the reverse. So again, the Emperor could be your dad energy, okay, being like rigid and a little bit controlling, kind of like kind of like aloof, maybe even like a bit of a tyrant at times, like very dictator, like sort of ego based, like my way or the highway, like I say how it is, or at least he was when you were younger, right? But at the same time, I feel like there might be that conversation coming. I don't know. Or it could be about your father. Somebody could come forward with that energy with that. Yeah. Anyway, you're gonna have an invitation to something. Something's gonna come in for you with that supercharged energy of feeling some type of way. You know what I mean? Heart. So you've got Libra, Leo, Aries, and Scorpio energy. So you got a lot of fire in here. Yeah. And the Emperor is a Taurus. Aries. So that's another major arcana. So you've got the Hierophant, which is Taurus. Judgment. Well, same as Justice, kind of. So I really kind of use both for Libra. But anyway, that's just me. And then you have the Emperor, which is Aries, the Tower, which is basically transformation of life from one start to a different start. So, okay, I just looked at, so 1, 2, 3. So those are the clarifiers for that. But I did also see at the bottom of the deck, I wanted to just read to, it says, this is the Four of Pentacles. So typically this means about like blocking change, fear of change, being greedy about what your circumstances are and saving money, like trying to put things away and just kind of like, save money for that when you do get out of the situation that you're in. I don't want to say get out of it in a negative sense, but like when you move forward from this and start a different type of adventure for yourself, you're going to want to take that control back of your life because I feel like you don't have any control in your life right now. This kind of lack of like long-term vision is being clouded because you're so busy doing things for other people, right? And I can feel that sense of like desperation, like, oh, I just want my life back. I just want to do things, that's not limited and finish things, and you're just being impatient. And that's all normal feeling because what you're going through is tough. Taking care of your parents is not an easy task. And I think it's the most honorable thing anybody can fucking do. So if anybody tells you that, whatever, because you're doing that, I say fuck them, because guess what? I would want you in my life, not the other person. Because you're very passionate and kind and caring and loving and loyal, right? It's just beautiful energy. What I'm gonna pull from you the dream card because you said you were dreaming earlier. Was that you that said that, Tess, that you were having dreams about this young boy that passed away? Let's see. Yes, you got to do more things for yourself. I feel like I think that's your goal for 2024 is to put yourself back on the map, my girl. And I feel like that energy will soon pass of feeling trapped and stuck, because even though it's super honorable, it's also hard as fuck. You know what I mean? So I would have done the same thing. If my father had survived his brain cancer and had to get all these things and it wasn't as bad and he had to chemo and everything, I would have been there if I had to quit my job, I would have quit my job. I would have been right there till his very last dying breath, and I was. So that's the same energy I get from you. And I think that, that's rare in a person. Not so much rare in the world, but because in our group, we have amazing people in our group. But in general, like it's hard to meet somebody that has that same sensibility of things. And, that's like a lost, how do I put this? You know how they say like you know, my father's day was like they stopped teaching Latin. You know, my era, they don't teach cursive. It's like this thing that gets lost with family life that should be more, I think, incorporated and really like celebrated, because you know back in the day that's what we did, and not too many people did it. Just leave them in a home and take off. Like, it's just heartbreaking. Yeah, it's not that common. Thank you. That's what I'm looking for. My articulation is out the window. Mercury's in the microwave, guys. So I'm like fucking fucked with the way I talk up until the new year. So sorry about this. But yeah. You can, Kathy, for? Yes, I get it. Like, I mean, it's just so it's rough, but it's honorable. And you know what? That's me. That's because you have a beautiful soul. So let's see what our dream cards have to say to tie up your reading. Because I do see you continuing down this path, but I also see you having a breakthrough, some sort of aha. You're being called back to something. I'm not sure. Oh, you got the dog. Oh, girl, because you are super loyal. See that beautiful like portal? That's what's, you're going to be super rewarded for your hard work on this planet. You are also a healer, and you are also, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like, remember I told you about the 4, how you have all these angels around you, and it's like the number of like balance and all the seasons, and you have a lot of universal energy in you. It's like you came into this world. Do you know your life path number? Yes, you're an empath test, but it's beyond that. It's beyond that. It's like you're like your mission in this life was to help others and be a support. And I can't put my finger on what that word is. But yeah. Pointer lover. Hey, pointer lover. I think I already said hi to you, but anyway, she says, I took care of my parents too, and it was a lot of work and stressful while working full time. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine how tough that would have been. Hugs to you, Kathy. For hugs to you, pointer lover. Hugs to you, Tess. You guys are absolutely amazing people. Okay, so let's see what else you get from the dreams cards. I'm just curious what comes out. Child, give yourself permission to play. Take a big bite out of life with the teeth. And gift, be present with yourself. So give yourself the present of being present, right? Give some time to you. Okay, and let your inner child come out and play sometimes, because you're taking care of your folks, so you need to have some fun time too. So get a babysitter and go out with your girls and have some wine or whatever it is that you guys do. And that's what I have for you. Let's just see if there's anything else comes out, because I don't. Any messages from the other side for anybody here in chat? Oh, Chris, yes, I'll do your spiritual animal. I don't think we ever did it. You're right. Okay, I'll put you aside. Everyone, I think, you know what? It's the law of attraction. You know, all of us have been through some trauma, some grief, some sorrow. It's all part of the human experience. And I think when we all come together as a support of the group that we are, we're all amazing people. Wherever we go, we leave our love as much as possible, because that's what we are, you know? Light worker, that's what you are. You're also a light worker, Tess. That's what I was trying to find the words for. You're an empath, but that's because you're a light worker, right? Okay. I'm going to do spirit animal for Chris. So I hope that helped, Tess, my girl. I can't wait to get deeper with you sometime. Do an extended. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. Jeez Louise. Ah. Okay. Fine. Take them all. Okay, Chris. Haha. That's it. You're a peacock bull lion. That's you, Tess. Okay, Peacock, vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life, and more good things will come to you, Chris. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. Bull is the animal of sacrifice. Okay, so you've sacrificed a lot. And then the lion, it says a higher calling. So you also have a higher calling. You have within you all the courage you need to let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. By your side. Make noble choices for your life and for your tribe. So you're a peacock bull lion. Male energy, male energy, male energy. Got a lot of masculine energy in you. But there's also the lioness there, so we'll take it. I'm a survivor. I will, that song by Beyonce or whatever the hell. I don't like Beyonce, but I do like some of her songs. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. So, oh yeah, I was going to pull for the chat, generally, everybody in here before. I know, right, Chris? That's what I'm hearing for you. Okay, St. James, I've looked after my mom since being 8. I wouldn't change anything. Oh, that's so sweet, James. That's so sweet. So 442. I'll do a quick reading for you, James, okay? Because I know I haven't done yours. You haven't been here in a really long time. And I think I did Yvonne's last time. So we'll do yours. We'll do a quick spread for you. I don't know, now that I've gone to almost 5 o'clock, I don't think I'll be able to come back later. So I might just tie it up for the day since I stuck around. Okay, let's see what the other side says. For anybody in chat, if there's any messages. These are all things that I just sort of wrote down one day. I have to add to them. So anyway, but we'll see if anything comes in. No, I'm not going to tell you guys until Allie's live. Okay. Whoop. All right. Let's see what anything has to be, any messages or anything resonates with anyone in chat. You let me know. Or keep it to yourself. You can keep it to yourself. Thank you for all your kind words and support. Thank you, Foxy, for sharing your amazing gift with us. You are all amazing. Wishing you all wonderful Hollywood. Oh, thank you, Tess. Welcome. Oh, well, you know what? You have a very beautiful energy, and I always love you in the chat. I love everyone that's in here. So thank you so much. And Merry Christmas to you and yours. And have a wonderful new year. If I don't see you in the other chats. And yeah, you're amazing. Oh, and I friended you on Discord. All right. So somebody needs a break, and that scares them, and it's over you. So that's somebody in chat. I need a break over you, and that scares me. Okay. What else do I hear? Some of you are going to travel. Oops. I don't know what that is. This is for Rena. It says, I will find you. So, and for others in the chat. So if somebody's been wanting for somebody to come through, they're letting you know that, like you guys always, find each other on every timeline. With the travel card. What's the next one? Okay, and it says, let's try again. So they want to try again with you in every lifetime. So that's kind of neat. Let's see, what else is coming through? Anything else? Any other messages from the other side? From the universe, our higher consciousness, our spiritual selves, Akashic records, our spirit guides, our angels. Any messages for anyone in chat today? Let's do another one. That's it. All right, this one says, I love you. I regret leaving you behind. Meet someone new, divine timing, ego-based. So this person was ego-based. They want you to meet someone new. They regret leaving you behind, but they love you, and they want you to get out of your ego and your heart. Whoever that's for, you know who it is. If it relates to you, then claim it. All right, so that's what I have for you guys. And anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today. Sorry for the delay. Thank you for being patient with me for last weekend. I really missed you guys, and I was kind of sad about it, but I had no choice. And then Monday I had company, and then Tuesday I had company, and Wednesday I had company, and Thursday I had company, and that was it. So, oh, Kathy Four says, I thought about how much I missed in not using my degree, but then when I had to be there for each of my parents, I actually felt extremely grateful. Yes, I know. It does make sense. It really does. Because it's the time that you can never get back, right? So it's probably super hard, but I've looked after moms and oh yeah, so St. James, I was told I was going to do your reading. So let's do that. Yvonne, darling, you're got a good boy there. How handsome you are. Okay, so oh wait. What's that? Tess. I've been told that by another psychic once. That's crazy. About what? What did I say? I don't know what the fuck I say. For real. I can't even tell you anything I said to you guys, literally. What was that? Tell me in chat, Tess. If you're still here, I don't know. She might have left us, but oh, light worker. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. It's true. Yeah. Yep. 100%. All right, so James, I'm going to do a quick reading, which is super quick with me, but we'll see what comes out. And then I'm going to bid you adieu until the new year, everyone. So let's see what St. James has in store. Or I should say just James. I don't know why I say Saint. Just because of STE, I always want to say Saint, but I know it's not Saint. Oh, that was quick. We want to talk to you. The Sun card, Aquarius energy coming in. The number 17, which is the number 8. This is your year. It says hope, direction, renewal, trust, being positive, being creative, and inspiring. This is a rebirth for you, James. I feel this is a good year for you. Your wishes are fulfilled. Your deepest desires are coming through. Your direction's being restored. This is the crown chakra, Aquarius energy. And if you were wondering about something in the deep depths part of your soul, the answer is yes. Okay. So let's see what else is coming in for you here. So in your past energy, it's definitely been renewing. It's been renewal, like a renewal of self, a sense of self, I feel like, or direction as well. And also wish fulfillment. So like if you were wanting something to come into the new year, I feel like that will happen for you. We also have abundance. So we have elegance, luxury, self-sufficiency, and independence. I feel like your material security is going to come in for you in the new year. I feel like there's an abundance of independence coming in, self-sufficiency. With the Nine of Pentacles is about peacefulness, not worrying about money, right? And the Justice cards here, you have two major arcana right in the middle. You have the Aquarius and you have the Libra. So this is about balance. You're a very balanced individual in a lot of ways, right? You have an upright attitude. You're very transparent. There's a cause and effect, right? With Libra energy, it's like you're very cautious, but you don't really always really look at the reactions to your actions, but you're very cautious in what you do. Does that make sense? So there's that. You have a lot of integrity. You're a fair person because that's Libras are very fair. And I feel like you're accountable for yourself. And if there's a lawsuit or some sort of court document or some sort of something tied up, you'll have a good outcome from that. Okay. Your Venus is in Aquarius. Okay. So yeah, so I that's the number 11, which is the number 2. 11, which is the number 2, which is number 8, which is number 10. So you came out of a cycle. Okay, you've ended a cycle and you're going into a new one. I love this for you. This is beautiful. What a great reading to end off the day. Let's see what else this says for the present energy. What's the present energy? What's the current energy for James? Woohoo! So you're achieving peace, acceptance, a return of happiness, and some type of recovery here. I see like you're accepting something about yourself that you had to leave behind, sort of a sorrow, a grieving process, but you're doing okay. Now the judgment in reverse, yeah, you also deal with self-guilt and hate and inner critic situations like Chris. No, like Rena. And I think Chris had it too. I can't remember. But anyway, yeah. And so this is about being indecisive and wondering if your choice is the right choice, if it's morally correct, if the integrity is there, and kind of facing facts. Well, you have the inability to do that right now. It's kind of like you're feeling a bit down from a choice that you can't make about something, if that makes sense. And it's not like hatred. I shouldn't have said that earlier. It's more like this inner conflict, I guess is a better word to say it. Kathy 4. So yeah, then we have the 2 of Wands for you as well in the reverse. Ooh, fear of the unknown. So I feel like there's some plans that you cancel to avoid a type of risk in the current situation that you're in. You sort of left in peace and you have now new personal aims. So you're aiming for something different in the future. And let's see what's coming in for you. We've got the 8 of Cups. We've got the World card in reverse. So some delays there, maybe some travel setbacks. This one, okay, so I see what's happening. Okay, let's get the last card. I need to get the last card. Very important I get this last card before I say what I'm about to say. Definitely personal growth coming in though for you. I like this new love, new feelings coming in for you, like a new situation, new energy, different emotion, right? This is about your belief system, having hope in that, being, having faith in it, achieving your peace on your own, having compassion for yourself and for others. It's about personal growth for you. Okay, and then we come into the current energy, which is about, having self-sufficient energy, being abundance in your money, your wealth, and your situation, your life, and your, everything being like in order. And then we have the world in reverse. So it's kind of about like somebody taking shortcuts, some kind of like lack of completion here. So something had to happen for you to end that cycle. I think you're still working on it. I feel like you haven't come out of it yet, but I feel like you might enter the new year sort of celebrating the end of something because it hasn't happened yet. That's Leo energy, strength card. Absolutely. Okay. So you have a transparency about something, which is the fear of the unknown, and then you're gaining inner strength from this. Okay. You're creating a focused bravery, a strong courage, and a confidence to overcome this obstacle. So whatever this is that's blocking you from changing your direction and ending the cycle in your life, this completion, this task, whatever this last thing you have to do to end that, that's going to be your focus going into the new year. Okay. So it's beautiful. And this is also about taking a leap of faith. Okay. Having faith in yourself, being confident in who you are. That line's not going to bite your hand. You know what I'm saying? It's that energy. So I like this for you. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Oh, we get the moon card. Yes. Gaining clarity, releasing fear, finding the truth. My cards were all flipped around too for you, honey. You got all kinds of energy coming up in here. Releasing fear, finding the truth, suppressed emotions, and conquering your anxiety. And we have Queen of Swords underneath that, which is setting clear boundaries. Again, with independence, having open and honest communication, transparency, and you have High Priestess. That's your manifestation card. So you're also a master manifestor, and you also have probably a lot of psychic energy, and you have also the ability to be empathic and sort of understand. You have mental clarity with others. You get people. I think you'd be really good in a social work profession or a counseling profession or some degree of psychology if you're thinking about going back to school. It is the best vibes. Thank you for accepting them because they're coming your way. I love this. So you got third eye, and third eye. You're all about intuition. You're very intuitive. There's a lot of feminine energy in you, and that comes from a past life. There's a sense of secret, a wisdom that you just understand the universe. You understand how things work. It's interesting. I feel like your mother brought you up that way as well, and was supportive and fostered that in you. Some parents don't, but I feel like that helped you release your fear and find your own truth that was suppressed. But you're also, as well, going into the new year, going to deal with some more of this hidden anxiety that's been bothering you. And I like that for you. Because guess what? If we're not changing, we're not growing. If we're not growing, we're not changing. So make that change, as Michael Jackson used to say. Definitely shouldn't have said his name. But anyway, I loved him. He was a great musician. So I like that for you. It's a beautiful, beautiful reading. What a wonderful reading to end of the day and end of the year into this beautiful new year we're entering. The number 8, year of completion, the year of starting new, repeating history, but also in a new way. So I like the number 8, infinity. A lot of karmic connections will happen in the year 2024 too. I think there's going to be a lot of like old acquaintances that aren't forgotten coming back around like a boomerang. So I like that for you, James. So I'm super happy to have done your reading today. I'm super happy to have done all your readings today. Although I do have to say that I'm going to tie it off with, before I say that, one of these cards, my Sufi cards. That's my reason. Any confirmations or messages? Oh, I know it will, Chris. Definitely. I mean, look, we're all going to have some obstacles and some hard times and some, things to work through. It's human. It's just how we are. But, it's how we handle that. It's how we move through it is what makes change in our life, right? And I'm the biggest person for that. I resist change all the time. I'm like, oh, I'm so adaptable and I'm super flexible and I'm bendy too. But at the end of the day, I'm kind of not. So you can say that all we want to ourselves, but when it really push comes to shove and it's our turn, it's like, oh, hell no. Right? So, yeah. So it says, work of art, be the portrait of divine beauty. See, there's that feminine energy. It's like this gorgeous, beautiful, purple, pink light, right? This very beautiful psychic energy that you carry. So that's for you, James. Okay. So thank you, everybody, for coming by today and waking up on my timeline. I'm sorry if I didn't get to your reading. I super really wanted to, but I just have to get my day started because Baby Fox will kill me. And let's just check in with chat before I go. Tess says, Kathy Forrest, sometimes it's hard to remember that when you're in the thick of it. Like today, my dad felt like a turkey, even though I had the whole menu planned for the weekend. Aw, thank you for that, Kathy Forrest. She says, oh, that's beautiful. I love how supportive we are in here to each other. So, and then, Chris, you're like, this is like you're living my life. I thought I had an oven bag for my Thanksgiving turkey, and then I realized it was a crock pot bag in the wrong box. Had to cook it so much longer. Ugh, don't you hate that? We don't cook our turkey until like Christmas Day. No, I'm not coming back, girl. I think this is it for the day. January 1st is just another day. That's what I'm saying. Yes, Kathy Ford, and you know what? It's true. But I don't know. I think this year is going to be very interesting and challenging and thought-provoking, inspiring, exhausting, and hard. But I think that on a spiritual level, as people, you're welcome, Tess. You're amazing. I love you. And it's just a way to like think about life, I think, next year. And also the people that matter, kind of like how we were in COVID, but not. So it's the sense of we have to stick together. We have to support one another. We have to have our little bubble to get through it, right? But we will. Everyone will. It's not going to be like it was in the past, but it definitely has an element of history repeating itself. And it is like a cycle ending, but a new one starting at the exact same time. Does that make sense? It's this weird timeline convergence, I feel like. Anyway, I digress. Okay, Chris says, Foxfire, it's funny you specifically need to say I work on self-discipline and time management. Those are goals I set for myself for manual. Oh, that's great. Me too. Okay, well I'm honestly this time I'm going to say goodbye for real, and thank you so much for coming by and stopping by in my timeline. I love you guys so much, and thank you for supporting me all this year and all your gifts of kindness and support and wonderful comments and just being a subscriber to my channel has helped me grow and become more, I don't know, confident in myself. And shout out to all my mods and all the people who've been, coming back to the channel over and over. And I just love you so much. You're like my family on here. I'm just very blessed to have you all in my chat. And I just want to tell you how much I love and light you all the time. Like I'm always hopefully sending love and light to you as much as I possibly can. That's my hopeful intent anyway. So anyway, that's my intent for next year as well, to spread more love and to hold and carry as much as I possibly can. And I hope that's for you too. So with that being said, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Foxes all around. I'm just kidding. Okay. I think also I'm hearing something before I go. I'm hearing also something else about gaining self-control. Like I think a lot of us we lost a sense of control during COVID, and I feel like number 4 year from COVID. So it's interesting because it's 4 years to the day. Well, it wouldn't be the day, well, kind of, because they didn't really release the information at that point, but they should have. But anyway, I digress again. But anyway, have a wonderful holiday, everybody. I love you so much. Thanks for coming by. Hippie chick, God love you. I'm gonna reach out to you guys who are in the Discord. So I'm going to get Crumbs to drop the link on my community page so you guys can all go and join if you want to. And then we can set up some personal readings for the new year. If not, reach out to me by email and we'll do a StreamYard private. Okay. When I'll send you the link through the fuck, how am I going to send you the link? I just say join Discord. That's the easiest thing. I don't know what else to do right now, but I'll think on it for next year. Thank you, Yvonne. I love you too. I love all of you. Thank you, Hippie Chick. Thank you, Pepper. Thank you, Sexy Frickin' Wall Thing Claus. Thank you, Kathy 4. Thank you, Crazy Mama. Thank you, Nate D. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to everybody. I love you all so much. I'm going to go. I'm going to walk you guys out with a song. Let's see. What can I put? Oh, how about I do the Spaceman from Alpha Centauri, because I love that song and it's my brother, so he's awesome. And yeah, with that being said, I love you guys. Until next time, be good to each other, be good humans. Happy New Year! To this place, here, sent through time space. From where we were, and Rena, and Chris, and Tess, and Amanda, and Kate Grace, and Hippie Chick, and Crazy Mama, and Nay, and Carol, and Cutie Pie, and James, Foxy, Hippie Chick, Kate, B Crumbs, Pointer Lover, Kid D, Kelly P, Kate, Mandy, Mama Bear, Mama J, and Lynn D. No place to call your own. Shout out to Trap Mafia, Pepper, Yvonne, Happy 4, Karen 007, Destination New York, Andrew 54, Cheryl, Happy Political, Cosmo Sugar, Love Louie, Destination, I already said that, Leslie Barrett, Tool Boy, and Nocturnal. Robot particle plates, black holes, Leonard and Amber, Allie, MJ, Teresa, and I think it's Amber for ATS. You got and Shape and Nay, quickly before you guys go, I forgot to mention Amanda Meatfoot, Candy Cane Wolfie, Tess, Leonard Amber, ATS, which is Amber. I forget her name. East Texas Chick, Trevor. Who else? Not Trevor. Lottie. Little Red Riding Hood. Claudia, just another one. Queen of the Rabbits. Oh gosh, who else? Barbecue Box. Cheryl, Megan. Oh, there's so many people. Great Courtney. Maybe it's not her. Catherine Krogan, Adrian, Chris, Mama Faye. Oh, just another one. Quartzy. God, look, I say Quartzy. Claudia. Yes, Brandy. I didn't mention Brandy. And these are just all the people. I love you guys so much. Thanks for coming by my channel all this year. We got a Hannah Stanley. Wearing Redbeard. Jaded, which showed up today as well. Shout out to Jaded. Who else? Did I say Iffy Angel? Shanny Cat and Crack Political. 871187. Oh, and Legendary CEO. Sally L. Ida. Kursula. Shoppy Cuz. Oh, there's so many people. Anyway, I love you all. Merry Christmas. Special shout out to Ellie, MJ, Crazy Mama, Art, and all my mods. Bye.